everybody. Welcome to the Dawghouse.
Hello.
I'm joined by my lovely wife this evening.
And
my beautiful, wonderful, amazing son at the moment. But hopefully
he will go to sleep.
He'll go to sleep very soon. Hold on one sec. Okay. Alright, everything looks good.
Why did I not get an intro like that? Like
Hey.
Jax.
You're my wonderful, beautiful, lovely wife. There you go. That should suffice, right? Do I need to throw a couple more adjectives on there?
Probably.
Excuse me.
Not that one.
I'm sorry. Yeah, do you want that included?
I can't say anything. Jack just let out one and then I did, so.
Alright.
Are you going to say hello?
Okay, so. Well, he was thinking about it, but now he's not going to, I guess. Anyway, okay, well, we're going to play some Street Fighter V tonight. Because I don't think I've streamed Street Fighter V. I have to go to the YouTube channel to even see the last time I streamed Street Fighter. It wasn't. I don't think the Chun cosplay was the last Street Fighter stream, but it was pretty close. I think I may have done one or two more Street Fighter streams after the Chun cosplay, and then
Which anyone who haven't seen that.
Yeah. So I finally decided to get back in. So I've been playing a little bit offline, or off stream rather, not offline. And but we're not going to start out with that tonight. We are going to start with the Dawghouse Dojo. Okay.
What?
I need like a music intro for that. We're going to teach wife here how to play the Street Fighter.
Which I've only played once.
I only played it one time, and I think when we did it, I think the last time we did this, I think we kind of just went training mode, and I just let you kind of use the character and try the moves out.
And I think I also played on the
Did you play on the stick?
Yeah.
You playing on pad? Really, it doesn't really matter which one you use. It's kind of whatever you feel more comfortable with. I think there are a lot of pros and cons with both. I personally, I think stick inputs are easier with the arcade stick than they are with the controller. I think I'm a little bit better at doing supers and stuff with the arcade stick. I think I react to stuff better with the controller though. That's just now things like special moves and stuff are easier on the stick because it's easier to kind of hit two buttons at once. Whereas on the controller, really, I guess with the way I have my control set up, I could just do the left or L1 and L1 and L2. Since those do the punch and kicks, all three buttons.
I'm going to have to use those too.
Huh?
I'm going to do bad.
No, it'll be fine. You'll figure it out.
I'm going to do real bad.
So, we're going to start with some trials. She wants to play Juri, which I'm pretty sure is who we played when she practiced on stream way back. So, we're going to do some Juri trials. I haven't even touched the Juri trials, so let's go.
We will see.
To trials. And then here in a little while, I'll do some online matches or something.
My controller wasn't even on.
Wasn't even on. Well, actually, hold on.
No.
Go to yours anyway. So, you're probably gonna have to use my controller.
Oh.
Just for this part.
Jack agreed.
Oh, hey, you're not happy about it, are you, bud? No. He's throwing his input out there. All right, he's making himself heard. Okay, so you want to play? Huh? It's like that because it's player 2.
What?
Yeah. Each controller gets a different color. I thought it was because the battery was about to die, but
yeah.
And maybe that is the case. Normally, if you have the player 1 controller and it turns red, that might be a battery thing. But okay. I think that's just the normal player 2 color. So we'll do Juri. Alright. So, it's going to be a little difficult because, like I said, you're going to have to feel... First of all, you're gonna have to, because you haven't touched this game since that one time you played it for a
Which
little
was
bit.
forever ago.
You're gonna have to get used to the what buttons are what. So I'm gonna put the commands on screen instead of the move name. Honestly, and I mean maybe I'm in the minority and I don't realize it, but like I don't know how. I can't imagine there's too many people that prefer this, right? Because like
what's the difference?
The commands, because with this setting they're set to like the move name and not the buttons. And it's like, I guess if you're a die-hard fan of the character you're using, you could probably like if I looked at Ryu's move name, like their actual names or whatever, I would probably be able to figure it out without the buttons. But some of them have some really crazy names, so we're just not gonna bother.
I need to know the commands.
Okay, so
switch.
Here you go. All right. So you're gonna see, as far as like your buttons go, you're gonna see either blue, yellow, or red, and that includes the punch. That includes the punch buttons and the kick buttons. So you like right now you're seeing like 2 reds and a blue.
I remember there was some type of like swerve kick,
right?
That added some like into the thing.
Yeah, but okay.
But that was on the stick, so I don't.
All right, so your buttons are you got your square,
Kicks.
you got square, triangle, R1. Those are your punch buttons.
Wait, and R1.
Yeah. So square.
Oh yeah, she has a third kick.
Square is.
Square,
oh yeah, that's
triangle,
right. So from bottom to top, that's light, medium, heavy.
Okay. So X is light. Triangle
Square.
is. I mean, why did
you're
I
thinking
say?
wait because you're thinking Xbox. So you're
maybe.
Xbox,
Oh, probably. Okay. So square is light.
Yep.
Triangle's medium. R1 is heavy.
That's your
then
punches. And
X kick. Light.
Same
medium,
philosophy, just X, circle, and R2. So it's right now what it wants you to do is it wants you to do a jumping R2, a back R2, and then a quarter circle back.
R2. Oh, okay.
Because it's a heavy kick.
So jump R2.
It wants you to do 2 heavy kicks and a special move with the light.
I have to get used to like jumping is just moving the stick up, not.
Well, I mean it wants you to jump, like, I guess it doesn't say jump forward. You could just jump neutral and do that, but like it probably will feel more natural to jump in and do that.
That?
Yeah. No, it wants you to jump and hit the attack in the air. So get a little space. We don't want to jump forward too close, but you also don't want to be that's too far back. You're not gonna. So like right there's fine. And you're gonna want to time your kick like just as you're about to land on him. Not in the.
Oh crap! I landed first. I didn't mean to.
But yeah, you're gonna wanna aim it or land it like kind of like right as you're like over his head. But you don't want to mash it immediately in the air, unless you think they're gonna jump. And see, this is where spacing. There you go. Okay.
Yes.
So that's
all right. And now, oh wait, why did it go backwards?
Because
then it wants me to immediately do back kick.
It wants you to go bang bang bang. Yes.
Aw.
That's why I said this. This is
gonna
teach you.
It just wants me to go straight back heavy.
So do.
And then I need to practice. And then
I was gonna say
light.
This is one of the techniques or one of the little methods to understanding these a little bit easier is to do, if you can, do as many of the moves individually as you can, so you like understand how to do them.
Walk.
She got a sassy walk.
Very. Okay. So, jump, heavy kick, back kick. I messed up.
All right. Let's focus on the special move because that's the one that's going to be tricky for you to do quickly.
Which one's the special one?
It's quarter circle back.
I already did
light kick. No.
I did that one earlier. Why do you think the special thing is down?
Okay.
I already did that one. I remember doing that one on the stick.
Do it again.
I know that one.
Oh, by the way, you can click this down.
What does that
and
do?
It'll reset you back.
Ah.
So what you're gonna do is it wants you to do your jump kick, your back heavy kick, and then as soon as
jump,
you do the
heavy kick, back heavy kick, and then
do your special move.
This one.
You want to end with that. And so basically you're getting 2 hits and then you're canceling your second hit into that special move. Let's see. This is
so.
This,
Let me practice those last two together.
Okay.
So,
Well, so go. There you go. So get in close. Get in his face because that's where you're gonna be when you land the jumping kick. You want in his face. Not. There you go. So like.
This is as much in his face I can get.
Yeah.
Like look at that knee.
Well, because ideally, when you land your jump kick, you're gonna be in his face when you
back
hit the ground,
heavy,
so.
round back light.
So you're gonna back heavy kick. Now. You see how that's 2 hits. You see how when you do that it's 2 hits. Do it again. Bang bang. Okay. It wants you to cancel before you do into that special move before you do that second hit. So you go. So it's gonna look like this.
Crap.
It's gonna look like this.
Do it. How fast do I have to press
like
that?
Bang bang. See, this is where you have to learn to do the medium.
Okay.
And it's tricky. It's tricky when you're brand new. Okay.
What?
Well, technically.
No, did that not count?
Wait, hold on. You know what? Hold on. Let me check. Because you might. Let me see. Does that combo? Let me see. It does. So that actually might still count. What's nice about these trials is if you're not sure how it's supposed to look, you can actually watch it.
View it.
So we'll see if she does 2 hits or 1.
She does.
So
Okay. So I don't have to cancel. I don't have to do it that quickly.
Well, it's still technically a special cancel, but like you can do both hits. That's the term. Special cancel is the term for when you do a move, a normal move, and then you follow it up with a special.
So and I still got to do the jump.
So you got it. So do the jump kick, and then immediately now see that move doesn't cross up, so you have to land in front of him, not behind him.
Okay. I got this.
Yeah,
Not really. Let me practice the jump kick again.
You're good.
Is that it?
No.
No, it was
No,
not. I did not jump. I did not
You
jump.
just did a forward. You just did a fierce kick. Now, with the way her attack comes out, it looks like it almost kind of looks like a cross-up kick. Usually, cross-ups are usually medium kicks most of the time, or like light punches or something.
Too far away.
Reset yourself. There you go. Yeah, see, you're hitting your kick way too early.
Hold on, he's getting here.
Getting
Do you want to hold him? I'm also holding a child while doing this.
Give me the little man, and I will.
Pretty talented.
You can do your thing. Okay.
Now I don't have an excuse.
Yeah. All right. So now do it.
Okay.
So you understand how to do the special cancel, right? You did it. So now why don't you practice doing the jumping kick into the heavy kick? Jump. Practice the first 2 now. Practice feeling out the first 2.
So since I got the second and the third.
You got second and third down together.
Now first and second.
Now do the first and second, and then when you're comfortable with that, then you can do the whole thing.
Okay.
All right. Just do it.
I didn't know you click that.
If you stand there for like 10 seconds before you do it,
what did I do?
You hit the
I didn't mean to put the button.
All right, close it out.
Again.
Okay. If you think too much about it,
I
you're gonna mess it up. But if you rush it, you won't.
I'm gonna mess up either way. Okay. Jump.
The good thing about learning this kind of stuff too is like, obviously like the moves aren't necessarily universal, but the way you approach these combos is pretty it's pretty universal. Like the only thing that really changes is like the way certain moves hit like in the air and stuff, but like your timing for when like you hit your attack out of the air into
and then back kick
on the ground. Like, a lot of that's the same, so.
Oh, I did not mean to click that button. I meant to click the other button. Sorry.
Stop with the buttons.
Okay. Did you see I did get the jump?
Yeah,
and then I didn't realize I did it.
And then you're panicking and you're hitting the PlayStation button. It's all good though.
I don't do video games well.
If you look on the right, the far right behind Ryu there.
Yeah, I know. He says my moves.
Shows your moves. So if you botch it and you're like, I did it right, it will literally tell you, no, you didn't. This is what you did. And my biggest problem that I've noticed after looking at my inputs, I like to hit the button like too early.
I did it.
There you go.
And now I just gotta do the low kick. I just gotta remember.
I want you to do the first 2 I want you to be able to do the first 2 2 times in a row.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Not twice, 2 times. I want you to do it 2 times
in a row
before you try to do all 3. He's good.
He sounded like he was about to like get upset.
I think he's getting all excited.
Are you excited for Mama?
If you want, I mean, if it's more comfortable for you to do it, you can get up and close to him and just jump up and do it. Like you don't have to space jump. You can just go straight up next to him and land it. So
Okay.
But like, you know, the timing still needs to be there. And the closer the better. Like that's the thing that's really important, spacing, right? The closer you can be when you land a jump in, the more combo potential you have. A lot of times,
nope, not that button.
A lot of times,
trying to reset here.
A lot of times you
okay.
Like you're kind of spaced a little bit when you get jump ins, and unless you have like super stretchy normals that have cancels into like longer range moves.
I did not want to jump over his head. I was just trying to jump straight up.
Just jump. You can do it. A little sooner. There you go. So
I did it
again.
No,
you didn't. The timing is like it's gotta be like bang bang. Like there's not if you a half a second passes after that first hit, you just take it. And you'll know if you nailed it. You'll see it on the left, right? It'll say that the action was completed successfully. But in game you don't have that. So what you have is that hit counter, right? It says you landed 3 hits. That means you landed 3 hits and the opponent.
What did I just?
You did a special move.
I did. Not the move I was supposed to do.
Not the move you're supposed to do.
This is probably like super easy for other people.
Now you keep trying to hit the button way too late.
Because I was hitting it too early.
Right, but there you go. Again, it's a feel thing. It's a feel thing. But if this is the character that you want to use, you're going to have to get used to the timing of the jump kick. Right? There you go.
Did it again. I know that wasn't it.
It's all good. You can do it. I believe in you. There you go.
Oh, I reset it on accident. I tensed up.
You gotta calm down. You were like panicky as soon as you landed the first time. It's okay. It's all right.
I'm a little bit.
Hey, like I kind of did that a good bit when I first started playing Street Fighter 5. Because like when I came into Street Fighter 5, all I knew was Mortal Kombat, right? And then like maybe Tekken. And in those games, you can just mash the buttons out and get it.
Yes, I know that because I play Mortal Kombat.
It's very much like hit the button at the time you're supposed to, not just all at once. So it took me a while to get used to this.
Pretty sure people were like, "Come on, it's not that hard."
Well, for somebody who's like only touched this game once, like 6 months ago for like 10 minutes,
maybe 15.
Maybe 15. Well, yeah, 5 minutes. 5 minutes makes all the difference.
No, I feel like we did play it for a little bit.
Like, I wouldn't expect you to hop on.
I did it!
There you go. Do it again. Make sure you hit back, not down. No,
that's
no.
what
When she crouches down and sweeps him off his feet, you did down.
That did
you
down.
did down heavy.
I was like, that didn't look right.
Heavy.
I got them in a panic.
Everyone has a sweep, and it's a good technique a lot of the time, but it's very unsafe, so it's not good to do randomly. It's very much a move you really only want to do when you feel like it's going to hit the sweep. Because it's super negative, which means that if they block it, they get a lot of frames to hit you with something before you recover. But don't worry about that. That's more complicated stuff.
Look at that walk.
Yeah, yeah. She's in your face all the time. All right.
I did the down thing too.
Fine, just. All right, so now we're gonna take a step back. I want you to hit the jump kick 3 times in a row. That's the goal. 1, 2. No,
well, it wasn't close enough.
Gotta do it over. 1, 2. No.
That wasn't close enough. He moved.
No, it's not that he moved. It's that you pressed it too late.
No, I'm saying I pushed him back from the
Yeah, but
first kick.
it still would have hit. That's what I'm saying. Is what I'm saying. 2. No. 1. I'm thinking you're gonna hit that second. 2. 3. Okay. Now that was really late. You look, and then see, you immediately did it. And that's what I'm saying. If you learn the individual moves and then you put them together piece at a time, it gets easier.
No, I can't do it.
Just relax. See, you're taking it too fast. You're trying to immediately do it, but obviously you don't want to like stand there for 30 seconds. So you're gonna psych yourself out. Just take a deep breath and then do it. Because I know what it is. You're not confident that you're going to hit the first move, so like when you hit it, you're hesitating for like that half a second after, and then you're not hitting the button in time. With her kick, it's better to do it early than it is to do it late. Like, I feel like if you're early, you're gonna hit more often than if you try to do it at the last second.
I feel like I'm not even doing it at the last second.
Yeah, but her kick has like a startup animation. She like winds her kick up. So when you're almost about to touch the ground, she goes to wind it up and then she hits the ground because she's too low. So there's like a little there you go. Patience. When you start jumping 4 times in a row, that's where it starts to go off the rails a little bit. You can do it.
She said deaf leg.
No, she said this. I don't know what she said, but she didn't say that.
I was like, what?
I don't know what she said, but come on. Come on.
Stop. Okay.
You had it. If you can get to doing the jump kick into the back heavy kick like consistently, then you will be fine. Do it again. Are you alright? I'm watching you do it.
No, don't do that.
Watching,
don't watch my fingers.
Okay, I'm watching your fingers. Okay.
Nope.
Hey, babe, I can see you.
I know you can, so you don't need to look at my fingers.
You're going when you go to hit the kick, you're going down back. You're not going back.
Oh, it's just back. I'm thinking of the last one.
Yeah, you're thinking the special move, but no, the second kick is just back heavy kick, not down back heavy kick. Now you just timed it
this.
And then your quarter circle back.
And then nope. Wow, now
you're hitting it too soon. There you go. So you're doing the same thing that I'm bad about doing. You're hitting the button before you finish the input, so it's not counting it as. See? Now, do that and then do your quarter circle. not your light kick in here. You pressed up before.
I know I did.
You pressed up, yeah. Just relax. If you hadn't done that up, that input was actually good. Like it looked like it should have counted.
Ah. Oh.
He's fine. He's okay. He's just got his hands in his mouth.
Stop choking yourself.
Oh man,
he
he
may
doesn't
need
like
stuff for teething.
All right, go ahead.
That's a thing. I know.
Go for it. Too late.
It was. At least I got the moves in there.
You did the move, but like
I know at the timing.
Way too late.
Okay, but the moves were there.
Yes, you did it. Yeah, you did it. Now do it. You gotta do it fast.
I swear, someone you said "mama."
He's probably trying to.
hear Charlotte say it 100 times a day, so.
Yeah.
He's like, huh, that seems to get your attention.
Oh no. Big boy. You press
no.
up. You said press up back. But you mash and light kick too much.
I did it I did that button.
Think about the inputs. Think about the directional inputs. Like right when you're doing them. Like that's one thing that I think works pretty good for people is to think about what you're inputting the controller while you're doing while the moves are happening. Sometimes you get people get ahead of themselves and they do their inputs too fast, they press their buttons too quick, so you mashed light kick 4 times.
I can't get that turn motion in time or right. This motion.
Getting fussy. We're getting a fussy one over here.
Do I need to?
Yeah, I think so. Dude, alright.
Oh, let me one more time, Jack.
One more?
Hold on.
Alright. He's like, I don't know about that. You better hurry up.
I can't get that.
Yeah, I think let's see. You're moving, you're not hitting back and the button, you're hitting back and then you're hitting the button?
Why can't I get that in time? That's...
Because...
that one's hard to do. Okay, I need to practice the last 2 again.
It's just because your input's not clean, that's all it is. It's literally it. If you clean up your input, you'll do it. It's because you're getting nervous when you do the second move.
Was that fast enough?
No, it's got to be bang, bang, bang.
I know, but it won't let me.
It's because you're. Let's see.
It won't let me.
Because you went back, down, back, back. You didn't go quarter. You didn't go down, quarter circle, back.
That?
Yeah. No, do it again.
Oh, I messed up. I accidentally added a kick in there.
You need to be doing it while she's doing the kicks.
Yes. I know that.
But you're hitting the button after she's already done. Yeah, I see you hitting the button when she's already finished the kick. There you go. Bang bang. You got it. You got it.
Jack's like, you got it, Mama. That's what I was getting frustrated about. Okay, I got that part down. Okay. That jump kick. I had the timing down earlier now,
You,
Oh my gosh.
I gotta be honest. I really didn't think we would be struggling this much with the jump kick. I thought the jump kick would be pretty straightforward, but that's okay. It's all right. Gotta take it one step at a time.
It's just the timing has to be just right.
It does have to be pretty precise. But again, it's a feel thing. You get used to the timing. You get used to when to press the button. It gets easier. It does get easier. It's not a hard thing, but it's not something that somebody coming in is going to be able to do. Especially somebody who doesn't really play fighting games. That's the main point. Or that's the main thing. I wouldn't stress it too much because you don't play fighting games. So, somebody who plays fighting games is obviously not really going to have that much trouble with doing a jump kick. Because if you play fighting games, you're used to near frame perfect timing on certain things. So you understand, how to feel the timing, jump attack or a special move or whatever. You did it.
Yes!
Alright. You now do the,
Yeah,
do
but
the
wants
next
me
one.
to do something else.
Hey, there's 10 of these.
Oh.
And
I don't even have the first one down. I like need to practice that one again.
number 10 is usually a doozy. One that I'll be honest, I don't know if we'll get to that point, honestly. But
standing L
standing
punch,
jump
light
kick.
punch. No, I did that one. I just did that one.
Okay.
You missed it.
So what I want you to do here, I want you to do standing light punch and a standing light kick. 1, 2. Like I want you to combo it. 1, 2. Okay. So this is one of the things that I knew we were probably gonna have a little trouble with. Again, it's not. Did you like that? It kind of looks like she's losing her balance. Like I know it's a throw, but it looks like she's like. Ugh. So remember what I said earlier? This isn't Mortal Kombat. Mashing it fast is not going to get it. There you go. You did it. Bop, bop.
I'm clicking the other button.
You're pressing the other button too fast. It's fast, but you're doing it a little too fast. Is what I'm saying.
You can do this. What?
It's a throw.
But this.
Oh, I shouldn't have had all that Red's Apple Ale before I came to the win.
That's what it really is.
Alright.
Okay.
So, it's bop bop. I want you to do that because that's gonna be the tricky part for you. Is after you land the jump kick, you gotta go bop bop right after. There you go, 1, 2. So if you see 2 hits, that means you did it right. Because that means it comboed. If he blocks the second hit, that means you were too slow.
It did not combo.
You were too slow. You had enough time to recover and block.
Oh.
Now, let's see. Did the punch a little late. There you go. Look at that. You just did it.
Now, how do I do that last one?
All right, here. Here.
Yeah, let me hold the baby.
Let's take care of. Let's get little man.
Can you
situated.
get me another drink?
Yes. 1 second. I will get another drink.
Like do a Z motion?
So, kind of.
Well, like a front diagonal, like that.
So no, it looks like this. This is what it looks like.
Okay, show me. Show me.
So the move looks like this. You did it earlier, remember? It was this. It was that.
I remember practicing these special moves, but I don't.
So it is.
I think that's what we worked on like 6 months ago when I did this.
It's the Dragon Punch motion, the DP.
Okay.
Which for Ryu is like the Shoryuken, where he goes like straight up or whatever with his big punch. Hers is pretty much the same thing. That's what this is.
Let me see your finger motion.
Oh, wait, I'm doing the wrong. There we go. So, what it's gonna look like? I'm not gonna do the whole thing because I don't want it to say success. But it's gonna be like after you do the jump kick. So I want you to just do the punch kick and then the special move.
Yeah, let me just practice the special move in general.
Okay. No, it's not a circle.
I didn't mean to do a circle.
It's the literal motion is forward, down, forward.
Oh. Okay.
Or rather, forward, down, down, forward, technically, but like doing forward, down, forward. So, okay. So remember your other move? It was a quarter circle back.
Yes.
Imagine.
Thank you for.
Oh, that didn't open. I'm sorry.
You did not open my drink.
So
my hands are a little full.
This is an easy way to think about it.
Okay.
Think of it being a quarter circle forward motion, but you move forward. You move forward and then you do the quarter circle forward and hit the button. There you go. You did it.
Here we go. That was a good way of describing it. Like,
well,
perfect.
When you put it in, I mean, technically, like I said, it's technically forward, down, down, forward. Not forward, down, forward. But when you do that motion, you get...
Well, now I can't do it.
So when you get in, you do I want you to do the 2-hit combo, the ground 2-hit combo into... Now, the timing for the... Actually, you know what? We're not even going to do the 2-hit combo. I want you to practice the standing kick into the special move. Because that canceling that light kick is going to be a little tricky for you.
So, kick and then down forward.
Because it's got to be fast. Because a light kick...
A light kick,
is
and
going to have
to go...
You're not going to have a lot of frames. He's going to recover pretty fast from that. So it has to be, like... I mean, this is like the millisecond after you push the button, you want to be inputting your special move.
Oh, that's the special move. Why can I not get it every time?
Because what you're doing is, I think it looks like you're inputting. You're trying to input the special move before you've actually you've thrown the kick out there. So you want to kick.
No, I'm not practicing the kick. I'm practicing the special move.
Okay.
Just because I haven't even got that fully down.
Alright, we'll do it. There you go.
But can I do it from the other side?
Do it from the other side. It's just the other way. You keep jumping.
No, that was wrong.
You're not completing the motion before you hit the button.
So it's like
Yeah, I can see you definitely seem to be having an easier time with it on the right side. And I understand, like, certain movements are easier for people on different sides.
Yes, like the other stuff I was doing was easier on the left side.
But
and this one seems to be easier on the right side.
You have to...
I know I have to be able to do it both sides, but for, like, the purpose of...
Okay, well, fair enough. Now, do a kick into it. Kick and cancel the kick.
Let me do it one more time. Hold on.
Pressing too soon.
Yep. Restart.
Actually, no. You know what? That input. Maybe it's because it inputted down forward twice. But that input, I mean, really, that looked fine because technically down forward is like the furthest it has to go when you press the button for it to come out. But pressing too soon for it too fast. I will say I'm pretty sure that the input motion input whatever is kind of a little bit lenient with when you press the button. So just think about doing the entire motion and then hit the button.
I just did a double kick.
Like don't try so hard to match. Don't mash the hell out of the kick button. Just do it and then hit the button one time. Like try to make a conscious decision to hit the button once. That's I mean, obviously everyone's different, but that seems to be what works for me, is like trying to make it my goal to not hit the button more than once, because it's that mashing it out is guaranteed to mess up the move 99% of the time. Sometimes you get lucky and it still comes out, but there you go.
No. Why?
It's because you're going down back, and then you're after the down back. The down back is canceling the DP motion, and then you're going into quarter circle forward, which is that instead of. It's tricky.
It's very tricky.
It's tricky.
Why am I jumping?
You did the first one. You can
I know. No, I was able to do this move earlier pretty...
Another thing, too, is, like, I wouldn't even stress, like, feeling like you have to remember, like, these combos. A lot of these aren't really actually super viable in a real match anyway. So especially some of the like more like longer combos towards the end. A lot of times they had to use up a lot of meter for something that doesn't really do enough damage to really warrant that much meter. And then some of them like have you doing setups that are really difficult to actually implement. So, you know, the main takeaway you want to get from these combo trials is just to feel out how your characters' normals and special moves like go together, and find some good simple combos that you can do in a real match that you feel like you can practice and get good at, versus like trying to do like the big super high damage combos that require a lot of precise timing and are very difficult. I think that's one of the things that I learned with Akuma that I think was a problem when I used Chun, was that with Chun, like, I wanted too bad to do like her big combo that does like good damage.
If it said 2, did that mean I got that kick beforehand in?
If it says 2 hits, that just means you hit him twice in a row. And the DP.
Does that mean it already hits twice?
So yeah, like the hit counter is like every literal hit. So because that hits twice, you get a 2 hit. It's a tricky motion. There you go.
I was getting it over and over again. You're right about like not clicking that button. Like try to focus on not clicking it.
Try to focus on not hitting it until like you've done the motion. Here, let me see it real quick.
That's really hard to do the kick and then do that.
I want to say, I want to see how lenient the timing is or like how slow you can
between the kick and then that special move.
Okay, so
it's the kick. It's just the normal standing kick.
The slowest. All right, that seems to be the slowest, about the slowest you can get away with doing the inputs.
Now what about before it? Like kick and doing that. Is that it? Oh, that was it.
So watch the inputs. Okay. So it's like
forward kick.
Well, the forward is me. The forward is me walking towards him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then kick and then immediately
forward, downward, like okay.
The good thing about special canceling is like if you can do the move quickly, unlike linking combos or normals, if you can, the faster you can get the special out, the better.
Like that? Nope, that wasn't it. It was close.
It gives you you can.
Oh, that timing is hard.
It's hard. It's not easy for somebody who's new to the game. Special canceling is a tricky thing. It can be. And like, if I'm being honest, I don't think I actually learned really about special canceling until I played like MKX. I didn't really play any fighting games online before that game. I think I briefly played MK9, but like back in those days, I was like a major scrub, and like I think I got
scrub.
Yeah.
I don't think they could hear.
So like I'd go online and get wrecked by like a scorpion, and I would be like, I can never do that. I'm doing that at fighting games. So
my hands are like,
Yeah.
I put it on you.
Now you know why when you see me doing these, like it's like, oh, it's weird. It sounds like he's doing the same thing 50 times.
50 billion times. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. It's because it's hard.
Why are you so frustrated? Do you think I can like
what?
Take them off.
You can try. I don't know how he's gonna handle it.
Okay. Stay asleep.
Let's see.
Wait,
so
no.
it would be like.
Don't do all of it.
Let's see.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be so hard. Because I'm literally coming from like the air, kicking and punching him the way down, and then coming up with that fancy special move.
Press the kick too fast.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
There we go.
Let me see it.
The kick, doing the jump kick might actually be a little bit easier than the jump punch. I was doing jump punch and finishing the combo. So another thing too is the margin of like error, I guess, or the timing you get in this game is actually apparently like a little bit bigger. Like you have a little bit more frames to link combos or link buttons than you did in Street Fighter 4. Because I did the combo trials in Street Fighter 4 briefly, and boy, that was way harder. Those, I'm pretty sure those have to be frame perfect, which means that, like, you have your window to combo is basically.
I do it better if I'm not really looking at it, and I'm just.
You want to try looking at the buttons?
No.
No. Sometimes, I don't know. That kind of varies for me. Sometimes looking at the buttons helps me, and sometimes like seeing the character do, like looking at your characters, I think better overall because it's easier to time when you can see their animation. But if you have a good feel for the animation or how long the animation lasts, sometimes just looking at the buttons helps. Like,
I think I got that one down, maybe.
The thing, sort of the unfortunate thing about Jujutsu is just,
I'm having to click that. Try again.
Is that she's kind of considered like mid to low tier. Like she's not considered
really
a character. Yeah. And it's really mainly because she's tricky to use.
It's not because like her moves aren't good.
I don't know. Like, I used to have a lot of trouble with juries online, but like after you kind of learn her moves, like you kind of know what to avoid.
I didn't do that quick enough, did I?
Which, I mean, you can say that for anybody.
Why is it not saying the hit count?
What do you mean?
I didn't see it. It's not popping up.
Because you hit it too late. He blocked it.
Damn it! It was close though.
Yeah, dude. A little bit like the timing. See, the timing on it is.
I keep hitting that.
The timing is it's tough. It's tough to cancel off a light. Really, I mean, honestly, like
because they can block like immediately after being hit.
It's difficult for me in a real match to cancel off of a light. Like there are times where I'll block something that's unsafe, and then try to go in for like a jab.
I don't understand that. What does that mean?
What?
Block something that's unsafe. Unsafe
means okay. So when somebody says something is unsafe, what they mean is if you block it, the amount of recovery frames, how long it takes them to recover from that move is longer than at least one of your moves, which means if they throw that move out there and you block it, you can punish them with like whatever move.
Like even if it's just like a kick or something.
So like that's why I was saying like if you go for a sweep and it gets blocked, sweeps have like long recovery time. So yeah,
they can hit you.
Most of the time people just like hit you with the sweep right back if they block it. But some people, if they're within range especially, can hit you with like a full punch combo. So when you hear somebody say like, "Oh, that move is safe," what they mean is you can do it, and even if it gets blocked, you can
turn around and hit again.
Yeah, well, there's two terms.
Like y'all would be done recovering.
There's two terms that sound similar or sound the same, but they're not. There's the term safe, which means you can do a move, and if it's blocked, you don't have to worry about getting punished. And then there's plus. Because that move's plus. What they mean is you actually have frame advantage, meaning that you will recover before they will. And you can follow up with something else. Like as long as it falls within the, you know, as long as what you're doing comes out in like less frames than like something you're trying to do. But and then of course there's neutral, which is just like you both recover at the same time, and then it just kind of resets. If you both try to 3-frame jab on a neutral attack, that leaves you at 0, then you're both going to if you hit the button at the same time.
I keep on button pressing. I like kick and then try to kick again while I'm trying to put the other input in.
Oh, that's fine. Just keep trying. So, frame data is one of those things that's like, it's not really a priority for you to understand that right now, because really, when you're just trying to get good at doing moves in general, that's just extra headache to have to try to even think about that. It is important, but really, you can boil a lot of it down to like, if I do this move and it gets blocked, am I going to get blown up? That's kind of all you have to really worry about as far as frame data goes. When you get into like higher level play, it becomes a little bit more important to know like the details, because you know, oh, if he does this, how many frames negative is that attack? Oh, is it 3? That means I have enough time to do a jab, a 3-frame jab, when I block it, and that's it, right? Or like, is that move -4? You know, if I do that move, is he going to be able to punish with anything significant? You know, like that's the kind of stuff that, like I said, higher level players understand.
He blocked it.
And like, I have enough of an understanding of it to, you know like I shouldn't do this move in this situation because I will get blown up. Like I'm not gonna do Akuma's. I'm not gonna do Akuma's heavy Tatsu just out of nowhere, because if it gets blocked, he's super negative.
Okay, I at least got the 3 hit down.
There you go.
I can do that.
And Jury, okay, so I guess I can give you this example for Jury because that's the character you're using. So Jury's DP, that the move that you're trying to do at the end of this combo,
yes, it's very hard.
Is basically, yeah,
I can do it separately.
It's basically, it has a lot of the same, like it's sort of treated the same as like a regular Dragon Punch or Shoryuken, which means if it gets blocked, it's super negative, and a lot of times you're gonna get like blown up after they block it. So it's not a good move to use just out of the blue, right? If you're standing neutral like you are right now with your opponent, it's not really a good move to use unless you really think they're going to try to get in your face, right? Or they're going to come at you.
Now, if they're in my face, then I can throw that in.
And also, it's good. It's a. Now, again, I might be talking out of my butt here with Yuri because I don't know how that move behaves as an anti-air, but that move is probably very likely good if you think somebody's going to jump in on you. Most DPs are good anti-airs. The problem is for new players, especially, or like lower like players who haven't played as long. It's kind of hard to do it. It's kind of hard to do a DP motion on reaction. Like if you're thinking about it, like if you're expecting your opponent to jump in, it's a little bit easier. Ready. Like because you're waiting, you see it, and then your brain immediately tells your hand like, okay, DP motion. But when you're not ready for a jump and they jump, a lot of times with a lot of practice, obviously your reaction to that probably gets faster and you get better at it. But for lower end play, a lot of times just a single button anti-air will suffice for knocking people out.
Can do the moves, but not as quickly as it wants me to do them.
Well, it's tricky because it's not really so much. It's like sometimes you do them too fast, sometimes you do them too slow, and that's because it's still. I mean, even with Street Fighter 5's,
you know what I mean. The right timing
on combos. It is still.
Look at him asleep on my lap.
He's passed out over there.
I know, but if I move him, he's gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just gonna have to.
So when you get in, so you're mashing. I can hear you mashing. Kick.
No, I didn't.
I heard.
What are you talking about? I didn't do the thing. Nope.
hit
I know I did.
It's alright.
And then, okay, so I think I'm not hitting it fast enough, and then I think I need to slow down.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing is double clicking it. I'm clicking it too fast, and then by the time I click it again, it's too slow.
Yeah.
Instead of just pausing for a second and clicking the X button. Okay.
One thing that and this may not help you. Like I said, a lot of these things are things that like I personally use to improve timing. Sometimes like stomping your foot in tune with like how the combo.
Oh, I can't do that.
Not your whole foot, but just like your toes. Tap your toes. Like if you do that while you're pressing the button,
paying attention to you next time you are practicing.
Well, I mean, it helps. I mean, it does make things a little easier.
Okay.
So. But
what am I doing?
There you go.
You do that noise a lot.
Yeah, it works. It's the same thing. It's like stomping your foot. Or tapping your foot, rather. Sometimes if you think that in your head or even say it out loud, it helps your timing a little bit. But, again, that's just for me. That's not for everybody. Some people want complete silence, or they want to, they just want to think about it.
Am I not doing that fast enough, or did I?
Yes, you're doing too slow.
Oh.
There you go. Look at that. Look at you.
Wrong.
Twice in a row.
I know.
Just a little late. Now you're getting excited doing it too fast. Are you getting there? See, that's another thing too. We got to talking, and like while we were talking, you were doing this, and now I can definitely tell in just that short amount of time you've improved your timing. Like you're still obviously you're not always doing it at the right time, but you're at least consistently doing the attacks together. You're stringing them.
Well, these are a little bit easier. I feel like there's less like
back
and forth.
I disagree. I think lights are a little bit trickier. Because
they're so quick. Because they're so fast. And I keep on wanting to do the last one as this. Yeah. Because that's what I did on the last thing. Because
that's what you practiced. And something that can be a little difficult with fighting games is because there are so many situations where you're sort of reacting, not necessarily like trying to do something ahead of somebody.
Wait, he's moving.
You get used to doing certain things, and then when you're in a sort of a panicky situation,
that's what
your brain is going to do that. It's going to do because that's what you've learned to do. Like for me,
yeah, I keep on wanting to do that.
For Akuma, I can't really consistently DP people out of the air with his shuriken when they jump. But I can get them with his back heavy punch, which has two hit, like it hits twice, and like it's pretty good. It's pretty good anti-air. So like I've kind of like conditioned myself.
I need to
try to go to that button.
That. Nope, not that. That. Need that and that. But all together. Ooh, my hands. My fingers.
Hands are getting. We're on exercise too. Your hands are already getting worn out.
I don't do this every day. Like my fingers are stiff. Yeah.
My hands are used to it though. Yes.
Yes.
I understand.
You have many years of like intensely practicing video games. Like, yeah, I played video games as a kid.
I'll probably have horrible arthritis.
No.
As an old person.
I have arthritis and you don't.
Well.
Already. So. Not necessarily.
Alright. Come on, girl. Come on. I want you to at least do this one. I'm not going to make you go through like all of these.
No, I need to do all of them.
Well, you will have to do them all.
We don't want to.
I mainly just wanted you to get an idea of how attacks string together. there's still a lot of learning that has to be done behind the scenes. Like listen, just knowing combos isn't really even enough to be good at the game either. Even if you can consistently do the biggest, baddest combos, the part of the game that you still have to have is to be able to put yourself in situations where you can actually execute them properly. And like I said, that was my problem when I used Chun. Is like I thought way too much about trying to get the big combos and not practicing like another thing too. It seemed like it was difficult for me to implement like smaller chains with like I couldn't. It was hard. It felt like it was difficult for me to confirm like crouching medium kicks into her lightning legs or whatever at times. And I know I didn't really use her V-trigger enough either. And that was something that I got better at with Akuma. Was obviously because I think his V-trigger is better than hers personally, but I definitely learned to use that was a big problem I had for a while was I didn't use V-triggers hardly ever. The only reason I use Chun's at all most of the time.
How do you do that kick and that special move before he blocks it? Show me.
You just go.
How soon are you going forward, down, forward? Crap, I can't do that fast.
It's you like this like. Let me see how lenient it gets. Okay, so.
It's like right there.
So you can't be like you can't take all day, but you can. Yeah, it's got to be like
immediately.
I mean, like you're moving forward like this. You see on the screen.
Do it again.
Watch on the screen.
I didn't see you move that forward.
Well, I didn't do but you see how quickly I'm doing the forward motion.
That's what happens when I get too into it.
And you're like mashing buttons.
No, I just my finger rolls off the stick and it hits that button because it's right there.
Yeah. So I want you to do it, okay? And I want you after you attempt it.
See, I think I would have had it, but it rolls off of it.
You gotta have to practice like keeping your finger on the stick.
It's getting slippery. Let's see.
So yeah, so there's not really a big window as far as like how slow you can get away with doing it. It's got to be pretty fast. It's got to be pretty quick.
I'm so sorry. This thing, I feel like this one. See, I need the new controller. I feel like it may be a little bit more grippy.
I mean,
yes.
I don't think so. But it feels exactly. I feel like that controller's in pretty good shape.
It is.
I don't think it makes that big of a difference, but I don't know. A jury? Have I finally found a jury? Well,
what do you say,
Cyrus? I hate to burst the bubble, but I'm teaching wife how to play Street Fighter this evening, and she likes jury. She wants to play jury, but I play Akuma and Chun-Li.
No, I can't get it.
Now, I'm not exactly a professional Street Fighter player myself, but
you're better than I am.
She wanted to learn how to play, so teaching her the basics. Starting with combos. Starting with combo trials, so she can get a feel for at least how to put stuff together. Both the characters I enjoy. Are you talking about Akuma and Chun-Li? Or I'm assuming that's what you mean. Because those are the only ones I put together. But yeah. I'll probably play some, online matches here. I'm just trying to get her through this second combo, and then I think we're gonna call it on the Dawghouse Dojo for the evening. She's getting better. She's doing a lot better than she was when we started.
I don't play enough fighting games, so they're
doing a lot better.
Some NK.
It's like the good she's stringing stuff together. Earlier the jump attacks were struggling with the jump attacks.
They were sad.
But now we're at least getting jump and then following up with some 1-2s. So we're making progress. How are you doing this evening? Appreciate you stopping by the Dawghouse.
Don't do it too.
Alright, you're doing... Okay, so you're doing the 3 hits, like, not every time, but you're doing it consistently enough that I think you can at least try to attempt to do...
I am. Okay. Well, I need to practice the kick and then that, 'cause it's just, like, impossible. It feels like... No, I can't do it now.
Well... No, you didn't do the kick. You didn't do the... If you're trying to learn combo trials, I'd recommend working backwards, starting from main cancel. Yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing. Earlier we learned the first part, like, I think we did, first she did the special move, and then I had her do this...
That was like a long time ago.
Heavy kick into the special move, then the jump kick into the heavy kick. And then eventually we put it all together. So we are trying to sort of piece this like a little bit at a time. I will say I kind of thought that the light kick into a light kick into her DP is probably, I figured that was going to be a little bit tricky.
Yeah, I can do the special move.
It's pretty fast. Like, you got to do it pretty fast.
For the most part, I can do the special move.
Like, it seems like lights would be on paper. It seems like lights would be easier to do, but because they're so fast, it's difficult. Mediums and heavies. Yeah, but we did work backwards some earlier. Your mediums and your heavies a lot of times are a little bit easier because your window to follow up is a little bit wider. Like Akuma, like especially, his moves are very like they feel very slow, and the timing, like you still have to time your buttons right when you're doing combos, but like it feels like you have a pretty big window to follow up. Like
practicing this motion.
I say window. The window itself may actually not be very big. It's more like it takes a lot of time to get to. I can't
get that part fast enough.
It takes a lot of time to get to like when you can press the button for the next move. So it's like his crouching medium punch into standing medium kick, cancel into light punch or whatever. Like the timing between the crouching medium punch and the standing medium kick is pretty wide compared to what you're trying to do now.
Wait.
Don't worry about it. I'm just comparing two different characters.
Okay.
But with Akuma, like, I do try to do sometimes light punch, light kick into light tatsu if I'm trying to like do a quick punish. The only reason I don't play Akuma more is because normals are so stubby. Yeah, you gotta get a little tricky. You get a little tricky. His poke game is not super great.
I did not get this last part.
He has so many options though. Like he has so many routes for combos. Like that's another thing that I like about him over Chun-Li. Like with Chun, it felt a little bit difficult to really establish a lot of pressure. But with Akuma, it's like I can get I can land a light punch and combo that into punch kick, light tatsu, and then from there I can go heavy tatsu, or I can go
where's this passing?
I can go DP, or I can go demon flip, EX demon flip into whatever, air Hadoken or air Tatsu, whatever. Like, he has a ton of options. Whereas with Chun, it's like, the best thing you get with Chun is, like, you can get a button, a normal, into V-skill, and then, you know, from there, it's like you can do the V-skill. You can do a V-skill again and then follow up with legs, or you can pop them up and go for the air stomps into EX legs. But she didn't really do a lot of damage. Like, that was another thing, too. Like, even when you land, like, your big hitting combos, like, compared to some of these other guys, like, some of the other characters, her damage output was just, it felt weak to me.
I cannot get the kick and the special move back to back.
It's tough. Do you want to keep trying, or do you?
I don't know.
I mean, if
I
you
want to, but it's gonna be a long time, and pretty sure I'm gonna bore people from it.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. If you want to keep trying, you can keep trying for a minute. There's no rush.
Sweaty. He woke back up.
There's one thing that I personally like to see is people get better and improve. And I feel like even in this small amount of time, what you're trying to do now is tricky for you. Like, it's a little difficult for you to do. But I feel like we've improved a good bit outside of that, like, specifically. Like, when you press your buttons, yes, you're still gonna make mistakes, but, like, at least you're somewhat consistently doing the strings. So think of light kick, DP more like double tap. Yeah, so that kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about how, like, try to think of the number of buttons you're pressing in that sequence, and then try to do the input quickly between them. So, like, remember earlier when I was like, try to focus on hitting your kick once, right? Try to avoid going ba 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 ba, because that's what's gonna mess up your move, right?
And that's what I do in panic mode.
Because a lot of times, if you just focus on doing the movements and then hitting the button once, that helps you do the move a lot of times. And basically, like,
don't think about the button. Think about the move.
Think about, so that you're trying to do this standing light kick into the light kick DP. So you're only hitting it twice. So you're only hitting the button 2 times. So try to focus on only hitting the button 2 times. Okay. See, it was a little slow, but you almost did it.
I almost did it.
You actually almost did it.
I almost did it.
See, that's a lot of this too. Is like there's a lot of this is mental too. And I know that for a fact because sometimes in high pressure situations, it is hard to put in the more complicated inputs. Like, your brain knows to do something, but sometimes your hands just don't do it. Like, your hands can't do it because you're nervous or you're making mistakes or whatever. Early on with the Kuma, like, there were a lot of times where and I still do this now, but there are times where, like, sometimes I'll try to do a Shoryuken, and, like, I'll just watch the input. Like, and if I had nailed it, I would have hit it. Or, like, if I didn't mistime it, I would have hit it or whatever, and then the fight would go the other way. But I screw up the input, and then I end up getting bopped for it, basically. So, it's not uncommon for inputs to be screwed up.
Yep.
When you're nervous, especially. And you're on stream too, so, like, there's also the added pressure of, like, people watching. Which, honestly, nobody... I
don't really care at this point.
Yeah, nobody's really watching this going, like, I can't believe this person.
I can't believe how terrible she is.
Like, I'm not even that experienced with this game, really, so, like, spit up. Here. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
In my defense, I also have a baby in my lap right now.
Alright, just go in and try it. I want to see you, at the very least, I want to see you do the light kick into...
No, that's the hard part.
Well, you have to be able to do that to do the rest of it, so... Not that, no.
I know
Oh, you're going for it, okay.
No, I'm not. I was just, like, warming up my fingers.
Remember double.
I feel like my thumb is like rubbing wrong. I haven't played any sort of fighting game in how long? Not even MK.
Can you get a callus from playing video games?
I'm sure.
I don't think that's a thing.
Yes,
I really don't.
Yes, it is.
Like I used to.
I have like this like forever callus on my right hand, on my right ring finger, from like writing with a pencil.
Yeah. Cyrus says, I don't know where she is in terms of total experience, but for an absolute beginner, she's progressing pretty well. See? I told you.
Okay, I played this game, one time?
For 15 minutes.
No, it was longer than 15 minutes.
6 months ago. Probably.
Yeah, pretty much. 6 months ago, probably. Maybe even longer than that.
And we didn't do this.
I think it was longer than that.
Probably was.
And
we didn't do this.
I would say a good 30 minutes.
We went into training mode, and like I taught her the special moves, and that was pretty much kind of it. And then the buttons. And I think we just kind of fooled around in training mode for a little bit. So this is like first time actually trying to learn how this character works.
Look at him smiling at me.
He's a happy man.
He is. Here, you mess with it for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you do it. You do part of it. Just don't succeed it, because then it'll go to the next one.
Let's see, so I'd be like.
Don't master it.
Let me see. Okay, she can get away with.
But from the start, I wanted to play.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm doing
this character.
Okay, so she can cancel that into heavy. Nice.
What do you mean?
So it wants you to cancel into the light, which is this, right? But you can cancel it into the heavier one. So like you could do the medium or you could do the heavy. If you want to.
I wish it was at least a medium kick.
I played for a year before I won my first latch online. Ooh. So with you saying that makes me curious. Is this like the first fighting game you ever played? Or like, you know,
all I've ever played, I know you're asking him, is MK. Like, for fighting games. Which...
Like, yep, and I chose Jury. Yeah, so, like, that's, honestly, like, that's totally understandable. Because the thing about fighting games, like, okay, so this was the first Street Fighter that I ever really played. Like, I played Street Fighter 2, like way back, like never seriously, I never owned it, and I never played before Street Fighter 5. I never played Third Strike. I didn't play Third Strike.
Give me controller.
I didn't play Street Fighter 4, and really, I had no excuse to not play 4 because it was on the Xbox. Bad choice for learning fundamentals, but I'm getting around to it. Well, you know what? Like I get it. Like, you know. The big diehards don't seem to really care for this one as much, and that's fine. But you know what? Like, every fighting game will teach you how to play fighting games. It's like programming, right? It's like, yeah, the different languages are implemented in different ways, right? Or they have their own syntaxes, and their own features and whatnot. But in general, if you understand how to program in one language, it's possible. Like you kind of get like an advantage going into a different one. Like you have to learn how to speak the other language, but you at least know to some extent how to structure it, right? Fighting games are kind of the same way. It's like even if you say the mechanics for a game are easier than like another one, right? Like you're still going to have a grip on how to play fighting games. So, you know, I wouldn't stress about that too much either. I mean, this was my gateway to the FGC. I'll play literally any fighting game now. That's all because I learned. Right. Like, you can take what you learn here to other, specifically mainly 2D fighters, right? I mean, like, spacing and stuff, like you can take that to 3D fighters, like you can take that to Tekken to some extent, right? Understanding like not being in your opponent's range all the time and things like that. That can be applied to pretty much any fighter. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing fighting games pretty much all my life. But like I said, Street Fighter, it's kind of a shame. Like I'm ashamed to admit it. Like Street Fighter's one that I just never got to until recently. and I really like it. Like I really kind of hate that I didn't get on that plane, you know, back in the day because, or boat, whatever.
Kick-ass.
Because like, I feel like if I did, like, I'd be a lot better at this game now, you know, than I am right now. I think I'm all right though. Like, you know, it took.
He has the passing on him.
These guys passing. Oh, it's okay, bud. Don't worry. Oh, he's getting fussy.
Nope. Darn.
You almost had it.
No.
That's okay. But yeah, I mean, you know, and I played Mortal Kombat. That was my game series growing up. That was what I played when I was younger. That's what I played. You know, I played MK9 around 2010 when it came out, or 2011, whatever year it came out. You know, I played MKX. I play MK11, but you know, I just kind of got it in my brain. One day, I was like, you know what? Street Fighter V's out. You know, it's a pretty big deal as far as like, you know, tournaments and money and stuff goes. Like, a lot of people play it. And I watched some tournament footage. I watched some people playing it like at high level, and I was like, you know, I really feel like now, whether or not I will ever be like really good at it's debatable, but like, I feel like I could learn that and get good at it. I'm also the type of person to beat my head on a wall until I finally break it, so, you know. But, I mean, being stubborn doesn't necessarily always mean, you know, you're going to be good. It just means you're willing to put yourself through crap for longer than you probably should. But, it didn't take me a year to start winning games, but when you go from, like, the biggest problem I had that I grew up on Smash, so learning traditional fighters, just like learning stuff. Yeah, Smash is its own beast too. Like,
I can play the old Smash, not the new Smash.
Like, I don't like to say that like a fighting game contributes nothing to like other fighters, just like how you play the fighters. But Smash is so different that I won't say there's nothing you can pull from that for other games, but like there's very little. It is its own thing. You know, there's the people that fight about like, oh, is it even really a fighting game or whatever, and it's like, it's a fighting game. You know, there's literally fighting game characters in the game that you can pick Ryu and Ken and go to a specific stage and like play it like it's Street Fighter. You can give them stamina instead of the smash percentage or whatever, and play Street Fighter. It's a fighting game, but you know, Smash's community is Smash is like its own community, right? Like what you would call the FGC.
Did you see that?
I did.
You did not get the timing right.
Keep going. You'll do it.
Ow. Okay.
Like, what you would call the FGC almost feels kind of like there's individual communities, right? There's the MK community, there's the Street Fighter community. Its Street Fighter community is, I guess you could say, it's like split, right? Because you got Street Fighter people that love Street Fighter 5 and the people that like Street Fighter 4. But in general, like those groups, even though like I said they have their own individual communities, a lot of times they do like, you know, they're at a lot of events together. And they do, you know, interact with each other pretty frequently. But Smash kind of feels like it's its own beast. It's got its own group. They kind of stick to themselves. So, you know. But yeah, I mean, I have Smash. I play Smash. I don't really play it online. Like, if they went to Smash, I wouldn't have picked up KOF. Oh yeah, because it's got Terry. Right. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and see, that's another thing too. Like, all it takes is like one link to something else to pique your curiosity. And like, I played. Thanks, Mr. Bogart. Yeah, Terry's he's a good one. That was a good pick from the KOF universe too. A lot of people wanted Kyo, but like, I don't think he really ever had a chance, honestly, of getting in. Terry's just too charismatic. But I'm the same boat as you as far as KOF. Like, I didn't play KOF either, and I actually recently, like, just like maybe a month or two ago, bought KOF 98 off the Xbox Arcade or Xbox Store. And I played that, and like, I enjoyed it. It's fun. It's cool. I'm not gonna put like a ton of hours into something like that because, like, you know, I don't really know enough people that really play that. I really don't know anybody that plays like those games locally. So like, if I put all that time to learn KOF, like, it's gonna be basically for nothing. But it is fun to go back and play like some of those games.
Do you see that I'm like hitting the buttons and I just can't do it quite close enough? Are you gonna do it?
You want me to do it?
Do it.
Okay.
No, just do the last two.
The last two?
Yeah, just the standing.
Oh, I thought you meant do the
No. It's hard. Stop making it look easy. Give it to me.
Well, I just get the timing down. That's all. And like I said, Yuri's tricky, but like, I'm pretty sure every character has at least one combo that's like this, where it's like you gotta usually put like some lights together and then transfer a light into something else.
I feel like I'm doing as fast as you were. Oh.
It may not be so much about speed but accuracy. Your mashing kick. You press it 3 times. Go.
I saw what I did.
You're doing like, what are you doing? You're going like,
oh, I went up.
You're going like up and then back down.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're going a little crazy.
Well, you need to do it that fast. It's hard to.
Okay, that was better. You were just a little slow.
Shit. I'm sorry.
You did the input perfect, but
what? Was that funny?
You just didn't do the movement fast enough.
He thought that was funny. I was like, what are you doing?
So. But yeah, check out. So probably if you have Xbox or PC, for cancels, it's less about timing it, especially with light cancels. You want to finish the input and tap the special button ASAP after the cancel. Yeah. So very quickly is the name of the game.
All right.
You're right. I don't know why I was saying input timing, but like, I guess more like what I was saying is that she's pressing she's not doing the inputs fast enough after the kick. Yeah, when you're canceling, yeah, you can do it as quickly as you can hit the button. Usually. And yeah.
How does that not fast? I went up.
Yeah, went up. See, it's super helpful to have the buttons because then you can literally see where you screwed up or what you're doing. It helps you pretty faster. I can't imagine how like infuriating it must have been to actually try to get really good at fighting games back in like the days of like PlayStation 1 and they were like even like the PS2 Xbox era.
Oh, my finger keeps slipping in that button.
That's fine. We're rooting for you. Because you can do the 3-hit combo. You can do the jump kick and the punch kick. So literally the only element you have left is to cancel the kick into the DP. And once you're able to do that, you will be able to do it. Well, yeah, you're not doing that consistently, but you can do it.
What?
And being able to do something, like, one of the things I see, like, I hear a lot of, like, high-end players tell you is, like, if you want to get good at something, do it until you can do it 10 times in a row successfully without messing up.
Yeah, I kind of didn't like that when I finally got the last one. It was like, okay, and next one. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah. I only did it once.
Yeah. Yeah, you only get one crack at it.
Well, yeah.
Or like you only like once you.
Well, and like real.
When I try to chain light kick and a DP, I like to tap forward as I hit standing light kick to start to do the motion, then finish the motion. Yeah, it's like. Another reason I think that I'm doing really good with this is because one of the things that I was always doing that I always kind of struggled a little bit with Chun-Li until I started to actually get it down and make it a little more consistent was doing Chun-Li's bread and butter, which is crouching light punch, standing medium punch, crouching medium kick, and then canceling into spinning bird kick. And because her spinning bird kick requires you, because it's a charge move, which means you have to hold the direction for a specific number of frames. When you hit that medium punch, you have to like instantly pull the stick down, and like you're pulling like her ducking is delayed for a few frames. Oh, I cannot play charge characters.
I did it.
No, you didn't. Oh,
yes, I did it. It was 3 hits.
You did the cancel. Good job. All right, do it again.
Yes. No, we're can't.
No, do it again.
But I just did.
You did it once. You did it again. Yeah, charge characters that are specifically like all their moves are charge moves.
Can't do it again. Only reason I knew I did it because it said it had 3 hits.
Characters that are specifically charge only like I don't particularly. I think there's too much. You did it. And
no, I didn't say 3.
No, I'm saying you did it like before. Don't mash. Don't mash. Just do it.
Oh, I gotta practice that.
Nope. So you did the motion right, but you mashed.
Wait, hold on. Go talk. Don't pay attention to me.
Okay, just
like pay attention, but don't pay attention.
We're just talking.
Exactly. Because whenever you like start like, okay, now let me see it. I'm like, nope.
Well,
I can't do it now.
I don't want to miss you doing it either.
Well, I don't want you miss it either.
Because when you said that, I thought you meant the whole combo, and I was like, wait, no, you didn't know.
But I just meant the cancel.
The cancel, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get that down first.
But yeah, Sean has her bread and butter requires a very specific timing on when you pull the stick down after crouching medium punch or standing medium punch. And I wasn't able to do it for months after I started using her. And then when I got it down, even when I got to the point where I could do it 5, 6, 7 times in a row in training mode, doing it in a match was still hard. It was still like it wasn't hard in the sense of like the execution was difficult. It was just like, you know, mental goblins were preventing me from doing it. Like it was myself psyching myself out, me psyching myself out. But that's just something you have to get used to and be able to avoid. So. Even if he's blocking it, if you're at least doing the move after the kick, like you're getting there.
I was doing that.
So I'm saying, like even though that's a little late, you're getting there. Are you playing on stick or pad? We're playing on pad right now. I do have a stick though.
When I first played this 6+ months ago, I did play on the stick.
I kind of alternate. Like, honestly, I haven't really played Akuma much with the stick. I played Chun almost exclusively with the stick. And that's mainly because, like, so the charge moves were easier for me to do on the stick than they were on the pad. The pad, like, because of a big part of, like, using Chun is, like, being able to charge the Kikoken and the spinning bird kick at the same time by doing crouching down back. On a pad, sometimes it's hard to, like, do that and hold it in a way where it's, like, there were a lot of times where I was getting blown up because
Did I almost do it? It's just saying I didn't do it fast enough?
Yeah, it wasn't fast enough.
But look at the input. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's supposed to look like.
That's what it looks like.
It just need to be, like...
You just gotta do it faster.
2 milliseconds faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard. It is hard. Like, obviously somebody who's like a pro at this is gonna look at this and go, it's pretty easy, but it's like, no, for somebody who's never really played the game,
or in a lot of
Like, it is hard. Like,
okay.
It is difficult. It depends who you ask, but... Awaken your inner Kirito faster. I have to go faster. That's right.
What?
It's a anime reference. You must go fast. And see,
and then I button press.
The problem with once you get in your head like faster, like a lot of times it results in like crazy button mashing because you're like trying to do it fast.
Or sliding off the stick.
You can do it. I believe. I believe. I'm waiting for you to just accidentally do it. I'm waiting for you to just do the full combo and it works. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, when I think faster, I accidentally click the X button like twice in a row while trying to do the combo.
You know what's a real shame about this combo that you're doing is it's like it's a really difficult one to actually do in a real match. Honestly,
like I feel like it's impossible. How would you do this in a real match?
Well, I mean,
I'm sure it's possible, but
like I could probably do it
in a real match.
In a real match, I wouldn't unless it was like a punish. I probably wouldn't just go for that because it's if you get a semi-free hit or like you block a DP or something, like you're not gonna go for lights. Light combos are mainly for like punishes on moves that are just like enough that you can get like a 3-frame jab in there. So like an example is Ken's heavy Tatu. He's only negative. I think he's only -4. He's -4 maybe on that when you block it, and that's just enough time to get a jab in. And the timing on it's tough. Because if you're too slow, you can follow up with the EX Dragon Punch.
I need a second.
And you get blown up if you try to hit a button. So you probably get hit. You probably get blown up if you hit. Oh, jeez. Trying to break it.
The table. I had to get up for a second. I'm sorry.
So you could also practice like.
Should I keep trying, or should we do something else?
This.
What?
Tell you what, why don't we do this? Let's play. We're gonna do random select.
Wait, me and you?
Yes.
We both are?
We're gonna do random select. Yes.
We're both playing?
Yes. We'll do random select because that is going to help. Yeah. That is going to. That way, we won't be using characters that were like.
Wait, we're both
random select.
What? I don't get to play the one I've been practicing, like slightly.
Well, you've only learned like one combo.
Yeah, but I knew some of her. Okay, I may not know combos, but I at least know some of her special moves.
All right, we're gonna do 5 rounds, or best of 5. We're gonna stretch this out because this is now officially becoming the dojo. Earlier was just like. I was standing in front of you telling you what to do, but now it's like, okay, it's time to hit proceed. It's time to no, don't mess with that.
I didn't click that.
You did. You have controls highlighted. Hit circle. Just hit circle.
I am.
Okay, we'll go to close at the bottom. There you go. And then go down to proceed. Check, man.
He has his passy.
Is he?
Yeah, it's attached to him.
Hey, Jack, man. Do you have a preference for where you want to go?
I don't care.
Okay.
Let's go. I don't care. Just do random. Do random. All random. Everything random.
Oh yeah, everything random. You're right.
Everything random.
Let's go. Oh yeah, you don't. It doesn't even tell you until the match starts or until it goes to like the. So go to,
Oh, you're saying... Oh.
Ah! Oh, no! He just threw up on this...
I'm sorry.
On this pacifier.
Wait, what? What's I'm on the right side.
Oh, wow, it's funny. You got Akuma. You got my main. This is very difficult to pull off in a match. I have been demolished for dropping something in the match. Later trials are longer, have more inputs, but are much easier to do. Yeah. So that's what I was saying earlier too. He was saying they're saying that trying to do light combos is difficult in a match, and a lot of times, yeah, dropping it can be. Whereas like the bigger.
Here, let's get him calm down real quick before we get started.
The bigger, heavier hitting combos a lot of times are easier because your timing. You have a little bit more time in between hits to combo.
Let's party if you think you can keep up.
I honestly, I did not know. I've never used Deku, I don't think.
I think the only reason why I know the character that I have is because of the anime we watched.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why are you handing him to me?
Oh, okay. Well, I can. Okay.
No, you're the pro at the game versus compared to me.
You're right. Okay.
So you have to hold the baby too.
All right. So Akuma has a parry, which you can do by hitting both your light punch or your medium kick and medium punch at the same time. So like if I throw a fireball and you do that at the right time, it'll just like get rid of it without you taking any like block damage, chip damage, as they say.
Let's go.
Oh, put myself in the corner.
Wait, what's the block?
Like back, down, back for crouch.
Okay.
So that.
Wait, like this. Are we in a bathhouse? Yep.
Yep.
This is where button pressing does not.
Do what?
Button pressing does not work.
Zeku is a meme, my opinion, because literally two characters. Yeah, he is. He said that because, or they said that because his V skill is to turn into. No wait, never mind. I thought it was. Okay, so that's what that is.
I knew you were gonna jump. No, wait.
I actually don't know how to change characters. I thought his V skill was to change. Looking right at the time. Down punch. Okay.
Wait, why are you helping him?
Time over. Ninja into round 2. Fight. Let's go.
Alright, so that's okay. So that's next up. I wonder his options are. Okay.
Oh, he's getting mad. We can pause for a second, or I could just like beat you up for a second.
Hold on. Might be down. Punch. Oh yeah. That feels.
Here, let me see him.
That feels a little bit more like what it might actually be. Is triple punch, or whatever they call that command. I don't know. I'm just looking at moves.
No, that's not fair.
I want to know how to switch character, like change to the younger Zeku at least. I don't have to look at all the other stuff. But
Please don't look at all the other stuff.
hold on, where is it?
Because you can actually like do them compared to me.
Oh, okay, it's down. Okay. Okay, that's what it is. That's odd. That's a really odd like thing.
Oh.
Wow, you did that. Wow, that's actually like kind of impressive that you just do it because it's like it's forward, and circle all the way back. Punch. Not bad.
Thank you. But I'm gonna keep using it probably. I kind of know how to make up a combo, at least from Mortal Kombat. So. I was blocking, I thought.
You were, but then you hit a button.
But then I hit a button.
Because I heard it. Like I heard it.
No!
Round 3.
This is what I say. Don't match.
Fight.
He's smiling.
Down is more common in anime fighters. Yeah.
What is it?
He's saying down, like the down command is usually more common in fighting games.
Hold on.
Now watch and learn.
Oh, well.
Well, make sure I do that, so.
I didn't mean to do that, but
Sure you
it
did.
worked out. You can super follow that up with something. I can feel it.
Who, me?
No, me.
Oh.
When he does,
I forgot there was the buttons up top. Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Sorry.
The raw super, yeah. Yeah, all the disrespect.
Child.
Okay, you just comboed. You just comboed a medium kick into medium tatsu.
Is that?
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's a thing.
That's a thing. You could have finished it up with the EXD, but that requires pretty strict timing to do successfully. So I want to know. Let's see.
Can I? Hold on. Hold on. Child, either eat or don't eat. Stop being cute and talking to me.
Boy, he is staying awake tonight.
Well, he's like, well, usually, like, I go to bed, and then he's just up with you, so he goes to sleep. But he's like, Mama's staying up late? What? There you go.
This is true.
Okay.
Alright, ready?
I think. I hope.
There we go.
I wonder if I can try some of... I wonder if I can try, like, some of the moves that my character, like, the character that I wanted to learn.
So here's a good thing about Akuma. He's pretty much got a lot of what you like. His input, his special moves are very similar to like what you learn with your. So like it's you got the quarter circle forward for the Hadouken, which is that. You've got the Tatsu, which is down back kick, which is where you did that. Yeah. That. And then you've got the Shoryuken, which is forward down, which is the same forward down forward motion or forward down
forward motion and what? Kick?
punch.
Wait, forward down forward punch.
Yep.
Wait, I didn't do it.
You did. Yes, babe, you did it. That's what it is. That.
Well, let me do it to you.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
So that's a really good move to knock somebody out of the air when they jump. If you can do it. You have damaged his small child logic.
What?
I think he's talking about, I'm not sure he's talking about actually.
No, wait, how did you do that?
It is, oh, what? Interesting. I wonder if time doesn't stop during the super.
wins.
I wonder if like the health just stops going down. Like if you had full health, I wonder if it would have just stopped. You won, but also timer scan. Yeah. All right. Character select.
Are you gonna go to sleep? No, I think that was a no. It is past your bedtime, mister. He's smiling at me. It is past your bedtime, mister. He said bedtime with that.
He's like, what are you talking about?
Bedtime.
Get out of here.
This onesie is soaked.
Is it?
Can we take like 2 minutes so I can go run to the
Just go.
bathroom?
Yeah.
And you can change it?
Health does stop going down in supers. I mean, these salty matches. Yeah, I would be upset. I would be super upset if I won, or I'm sorry, if I landed it and then the timeout stopped it just enough where I didn't get the W. That would legitimately be awful. So, well, while she's doing that, let me see if I can get a online set in. While she's doing her thing. Let's keep it casual right now because I am not. Wait a minute. Colors are good. Yeah, got a little man here, and I admittedly need like complete 100% focus if I'm even gonna like do well at all. All right, waiting for it. Yeah, if you land the super, it should stop time. That's my opinion, but I guess you have to just adapt to whatever you get. So I know, but I know. Oh, you're back. You're back sooner than I expected. All right, well, make 2 verses. Yeah, I might as well. Thank you, babe. Do what? Jack.
Why would I call you?
Funny thing to note, I talk like I know the game inside and out, but I only hit bronze this morning. Like, that's okay. Like, I understand. Look, I've been playing this game since December of last year.
I feel like you can understand something doesn't mean that, like...
Yeah, it's like...
You can understand how something works doesn't mean you can quite do it, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not...
Like, I understand how y'all did the special move, like that whole combo thing, but I couldn't do it.
Just do a lot of research. That's kind of what you have to do. I mean, like, that's the thing. I think that's why a lot of people don't... That's why a lot of people fall off of fighting games, is because it really does require a lot of... it requires a lot of watching other people play and understanding, like, trying to understand... Like, and lab time's important, too. Like, that's the thing. And then when you're newer at the game, you don't even really quite understand how to lab properly, right? Like I said, I've been playing this... I've been playing since December last year. I'm just now, like, I just cracked Ultra Silver, like, last weekend. And, like, I had a match one day against a birdie. And I feel like it just kind of clicked. And then I went on to win, like, 7 or 8 games in a row after. Maybe even more than that, actually.
With the new character that you're playing.
Yeah. And it was just like, now, you know, there's still some people that I ran into that cooked me. But I'm also convinced that there's a lot of people that play this, a lot of high-end players that create, like, secondary accounts, and they're trying out new characters, and they're really good, and, like, they're probably, like, diamonds and
I'm ready when you are.
Masters or grandmasters and all that. So they're just running through the lower end, and they have no problems.
Is it raining?
But yeah.
Why?
Alright. I really like this stage.
Just this one.
Which
I don't care. Whatever one you want to do.
Temple of Ascension.
Hold on. Have I been playing music? Dang, I have not been playing music this whole time.
You even were talking about, like, I'm going to play music.
Dang. Wow.
This whole time. Hey. You can't play your character.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Look at you trying to cheat.
Yeah. I was trying to cheat. You're in. Alright. You gotta pick your future.
You know what this character kind of looks like? With our child today, I watched the Fairy Godparents Summer, and the person who played, like, the big guy in Godparents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
He looks like that guy.
yeah, a little bit. Oh boy, she used to play a charge character.
Is that?
Yeah.
Alright.
No, okay, so when people say charge character, what they mean is their special moves require you to hold the stick in a certain direction for a certain number of frames. And then, so Chun-Li had charge moves. So like her fireball, you had to hold back for so many frames and then do forward punch, and then she would throw out the fireball.
So they're kind of hard to master.
They are a little difficult. It requires a little bit more mental
Remember the name
capacity,
well.
to use those characters like properly. I feel like.
Round 1.
Look at this. Oh, I jumped right up into that.
So if to take a throw, if you think I'm gonna throw you, you basically just hit throw at the same time.
Wait, how do I throw again?
Light punch and kick at the same time.
Oh wait.
That.
Like, wait, let me try it.
So it would be like that. So if you think I'm gonna go for a throw, that's how you stop it. However, it's a trade-off. There's a trade-off
Hold
there
on.
because if you go for
You do not want to go to sleep.
if you go for a throw tech, and I think you're gonna go for a throw tech, I can just go in and hit you, and you'll eat big damage.
I'll save it.
Why am I change?
You use your V skill, which is your medium punch and
I'll save it.
I don't actually know what your.
Let me see what it does.
I don't know what it does.
Let me see. Let me try.
I guess it powers up. Probably powers up 60
Maybe like. There you go. Oh, I was not paying attention. Well. Yeah. I was.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing we're not playing.
Round 2.
Why the fact that.
Alright, hold on. 1 sec. We just had it.
Set my controller down and knock over my drink.
Way to go! The stream is derailed officially. It's over. It's real bad. Alright. We have an emergency. A party foul, one might say. Fouling this party all up. Hold on. But,
He's just smiling about everything tonight.
okay. Alright, let's go to. Hold on.
Never mind. Nope, it's too late.
Is it too late?
He moved on to more important things. They're under it. No, under.
What?
All the way under.
Yeah.
All the way under. There you go.
Yeah, I see. Hold on. Let me get one more just to make sure. Just to make sure we're good. I'm probably gonna have to like.
That's fine. Alright. Am I done being clumsy? Who knows?
I don't know.
Probably not. Probably not.
Oh, there's my rope. Well.
You're welcome.
Alright, for combos into spinning bird kick, angle trick is during charge, then roll the stick forward up forward. You know what? That's actually a pretty interesting.
What is it?
You see, here's the thing though. There's only one situation where I really wouldn't want to try that, and that's if I'm trying to anti-air with EX spinning bird kick. So like if somebody jumps in and I want to catch them with the EX version, I don't really want to risk accidentally doing EX legs because then I'll get them up basically and lose bar. So like I guess in that scenario, like I either want to get the spinning bird kick or not. But yeah, in like just a, I guess in just a like combo situation, doing it that way would be beneficial. Hearing's V skill gives him one more hit of armor. Oh, okay. So that's it. It gives you armor. So you can get hit. Why would we try to put him in the bouncer? Or in the...
Yeah. It's like,
let's see.
because he's like, knows I'm right here. He's like, nope, I want you.
Let me see.
There's one where he can like watch and play. Because he likes to watch you play video games. So maybe he'll like us watching us play.
Also, is the... Tell me if the music's too loud, too.
Here.
There
That's what you normally put him to sleep. He's such a good mood though. Like usually he's staying up late.
Yeah. Alright.
He's so happy.
It's a little loud. Okay. Alright. What about that? Is that better? Do it a little bit low. Turning down the audio. I want it to be present, but I don't want it to be overwhelming. Okay, ready?
Yes. No. Maybe. We will see. I am not, indeed. Whoa, what was that? Oh, no. I'm not even like trying to like give you room to.
Hey, you want to know something about fighting? It's like important in fighting games. Don't get put in the corner. It's bad. Bad place to be because you gotta know where to move. I probably could have followed that up with spinning mixer, but that's alright. So, this is a good time to teach you about V-trigger.
What's that?
You see your red bar down there?
Yes.
Okay. So, when you block attacks, when you use your V skill successfully, and when you get hit, you take damage, that bar fills up. And usually once per round, you can activate that. Some characters, there are situations where it's possible to be able to do it twice. Usually it's if they have like the bar is like only two bars instead of 3, and they get it early. But like usually you only get 1. Like
Okay.
round.
How do you use it?
You push both your heavies at the same time, both your heavy punch and kick.
These.
Yeah. Which for him, I think you have Aegis Reflector.
Can we try it?
Yeah, do it.
How close do I need to be?
It does well. They're not always attacks. See, so he throws, and that you see like the bars draining down there. You can do that again. So you get with Urian, you get 2. You get 2 mirrors, but everybody's is a little different. Right?
How are you doing all these special moves? I don't know any in this character.
Oh, time up.
We keep taking our sweet
Wait a
time
minute.
on these.
That was actual Aegis pressure. Yeah, a little bit. Now I was in close, but yeah, that's what makes that the Aegis Reflector good is I blocked everything, and of course you don't use a character so you don't really follow up, but like I was in a situation where like you kind of really had free reign to do whatever you wanted, right? You could have walked in to go for a throw. You could have walked because I was bouncing off of the mirror, so I couldn't like let off the block.
What do you mean?
You remember when you had the mirror out and I was like bouncing between you and the mirror? Like in that situation, it's hard for the player to really make a decision because if you press a button, you're gonna get hit. And if you're Urian in that situation, you kind of have options. You can try to walk in, get in, like land a hit, or you can try to go for a throw or something. Like that's a good high pressure situation. Oh, nice throw. Nice, wow, nice anti-air. Okay. Okay, alright. Crouching punches, so for some characters, crouching punches are actually decent at knocking people out of the air.
Just trying to block. I figured out I just need to block more with you. I'm definitely not going to get it in.
Well, yeah, but then
We keep doing
I
that.
think you won.
Really?
Yeah.
What? For that round? Okay. Okay. I mean, try to do the thing. You said do like the throw thing and block from that. Is that right?
Well, if I try to throw you, yes.
No, you said... I thought you said I could use that for the... Is that right? I forgot how I did that one thing. Where I threw the...
It's when your V trigger's full.
Take this.
So you hit both triggers to activate it.
No, not that.
Also, the Aegis Reflector will it'll bounce projectiles back at the opponent. So like if I shoot a fireball at you and you have that out, it'll bounce back. There's actually footage of there's a character named Dawghouse that has a big like giant fireball as a super. There's footage of Urian getting that reflector out and having that character eat his own special because he reflected it back.
Oh, he got out like after he started doing the special move then? You were gonna win that. Everyone knew that.
Oh, you got a round.
Rashid wins.
Rashid is kind of...
I got it around because the timer.
It was close though. It was very close. Look at him. What you doing down there?
He's so awake.
He'll go to sleep.
It's already after 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
It is
Right.
past my bedtime. It's past your bedtime. Yeah, it is. Yeah. He thinks that's funny.
He's like,
All right.
What do you mean bedtime? Are you crazy?
Bad time?
Bedtime.
It sounded like you said bad time.
Maybe I did.
You did.
Maybe I did.
Replay. Replay.
Alright. More random. So, playing with random characters, like, you don't necessarily learn, like, into, like, combos and stuff, but, like, you do...
I wish you understand the game a little bit
It does force you to... You have to rely on your ability to play.
Let's go to the beach. Or go...
Kanzuki Beach.
Yeah. Or...
Beach.
Right, oh, you missed it.
Kanzuki Beach.
Yeah. I'm normally not up for the beach, but...
How about instead of random, we pick each other's characters? Wanna do that?
Okay.
Alright. I want you to be... I want you to play... I want you to play Ryu.
Okay.
I want you to play the most basic, like, all-around character in the game.
Play this person.
You want me to call him? Okay.
Have you ever played her before?
No, I've not.
Okay, good.
No. Technically, I've finished everyone's story modes or whatever, but like that was only like 2 or 3 fights, so not enough to really understand how to use them. She has a lot of. Let's see.
Oh, I like the hat.
How
Oh wait. Ooh.
Colleen.
It
Black
seems
hair.
to be getting chilly.
There you go.
Now I want to play her.
Colleen's a great
The
character.
whole reason why I picked out the other character because she looked badass. So.
See, this is
Other girl.
See, you're experiencing what it took me a long ass time to experience, and that is. Oh wait, you know what? I like this over here.
No,
Like,
I still like the other one,
I
but I
picked-
want to see what she does.
I picked Chun-Li like right off the bat, and I stuck with her for a while. But like, had I really put more time into just like feeling characters out, I probably wouldn't have picked her.
Maybe you should have done that.
Colleen, very big damage, punish heavy character. Yeah.
It's so nice.
Too bad I don't really know how to punish big time.
That's so
Ryu
sad.
has the most vanilla moveset in the game. He's got Fireball. He's got.
Look at these two. We're playing. She has like a Halloween costume on the beach.
So he has his V skill is a Tatsu, or I'm sorry, his V skill is a parry. So when you press both the medium punch and medium kick at the same
Like-
time, like that. So if you try to time that when I go to hit you,
Do it. 1, 2, 3, go.
do it,
1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3.
you,
I did it.
you're doing it faster than you're counting.
1, 2, 3, go. I can't do it.
So if you do it successfully, it lets you immediately follow up with an attack. And a punish.
Whoa. I like her Halloween costume. I'm in the corner.
Let's see. I got to feel out our special moves here.
Can we dodge this?
That's how you do that. I don't know why. I don't know why I tried to dash in while you were doing.
What?
Jab.
I'm just jabbing.
All right. All right.
I'm just going around with the buttons too.
Oh, wow, like combos.
Look at him watching. He's getting like excited.
I didn't mean to do that.
Why did you do that? Oh, did you see that like spin kick I did?
Yeah, that's not too.
I didn't know I was doing that. Look at that. That's pretty easy to do.
It's a good way to get around projectiles too, specifically the medium version.
Goodness.
Can we dodge this?
See, one thing you're doing pretty well that like a lot of the new players don't do is like you're moving. Like when I go for like just a like when I'm going in to pressure you on wake up, like you're just moving out of the way, and like you'd be surprised at how few people actually do that when they're new.
To just stand
They
around.
just stand there and yeah. Cause like I keep trying to do. What's up, dog? What's up, Dave Cash Money? How's it going? Welcome to Dawghouse.
Showing Wi-Fi
It is
play.
good to see you.
Wait, can I use this? Oh, no, that's not that. Oh, that
We're
was
just playing, just
that was
teaching
close.
the wife how to play the Street Fighter.
Except we're just doing random.
We're just doing randoms because I'm trying to get her used to just playing neutral, and this is also allowing her to feel characters out and see if maybe there's somebody else. She likes Jerry, but like, you know, I told her I was like, you know, you think you like a character until you play somebody else, and then you're like, you know what, I like them better. So. Let's see, that is a combo. Oh, that's
Let's go pretend I don't.
Let's see.
Wait, I want to do this.
So, okay, so when you're frozen,
Yeah.
your stun meter doesn't go down.
I wanted to try the thing.
It's going great. How you is? I'm good. I'm just good. It feels good to be back streaming. Like,
Must have miscalculated.
it's been a long
Round
time.
4.
Now, well, it's not been a long time since I streamed. I streamed last Friday as well, but it's been a long time since I played Street Fighter on stream. Yeah, I should say.
Well, and
But-
you're streaming in general too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did stream, like I said, last week, but we just played Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I want to get back in a little bit more frequently.
Oh, did you see that?
You canceled? Did you? You just canceled into that?
Did I?
Yeah, it looks like you canceled.
Did I?
I didn't see because I was looking away. For a
I don't
second.
know what I did.
It looks
Someone
like
tell me.
you,
I have no idea what I did. So why did you pick this guy for me?
because he's the most most fundamental heavy character in the game. Like he has like the base move set, like the most basic move set, and he's really good. He's got some offense, he's got some defense, he's good. He's got everything you need. Now he's not really high on the tier list, but he is one of the best characters to learn the fundamentals of Street Fighter.
Look how excited Jack's getting watching us.
This is your ultimate.
I like that her thing is ice.
Yeah.
I really like her too. But I have to play her to know if I really do like her. Yeah, that's a cool move.
Can you dodge?
Let's see. I give us an anti-air. Looks that's what it
Can
looks
you
like.
dodge this?
Another thing, you're not jumping in a lot, which is actually good.
Well, I'm gonna jump in a whole bunch. I know a little bit about fighting from
Well, but
MK.
well,
So if you just keep jumping, they're just gonna.
the reason that people jump in a lot is because
She just lays herself out on the beach.
yeah.
In the middle of the water.
This is like the one time that this pose actually kind of like
Fits
the situation.
Fits the scene.
See, that's a thick witch. Yeah, I think she's got some pretty revealing costumes if I remember correctly.
Isn't every woman on here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Especially that one. It's
Except
like,
for Sakura.
what's the one that like it shows so much
Mika?
that I'm like,
Laura?
where are her nipples? Like, does she just not have any?
Mika's got some crazy outfits. Alright, come on.
Oh, I forget that I have to click the button. Yeah. Are we gonna pick each other's
Yep,
again?
speaking of Mika, go ahead and pick her.
For me?
Yep.
Wait, which one was that again? The one that
Yeah, the one you were just talking
just
about. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
She's the girl with the pigtails.
Yeah,
pigtails.
the blonde hair.
Yep.
Just do random. Do random.
random?
Do
Okay.
random.
She's 2 to the left of where you are now.
Oh, where am I now? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking on your side.
Yeah.
Which outfit is it? It's like that one. No. There
I
was
mean,
another one.
Most of them are pretty revealing.
Look at this
but-
holiday one.
In fact, her like default costume was so crazy that like they wouldn't even allow it to be used. I think on ESPN when people would play Street Fighter,
I think it was her.
they had to use her
one.
story one. That's why that one's the ad style and it's not the default one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Okay,
Shows
the
a lot
default. That's the one that it's like, where are they
She's
at?
Stuffed in there pretty tight.
No, but where are they? They're just not there. Look. Yep, this is it.
Like that.
Oh wait, and the pink and green. Wait, let's make sure.
You got all
Hold
the
on.
colors.
Yeah, no.
Getting
Maybe this one. Let's do this one. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let me pick out your character.
Okay.
Look at this ridiculous outfit. This is great.
I'm so awake, man.
He is. He's like wide awake. Oh, you know why? He actually took a really good nap today. But I mean,
Maybe.
he's supposed to take naps. He's not even 4 months old.
I'm interested to see who you pick.
I'm looking. I'm debating.
So Lainey has decided that's her main. Ibuki.
Right here?
We played. She picked her she picked her whole bunch.
Here, you pick it.
You gonna be Ibuki?
Yeah, go ahead. Look at her crazy hair.
Let's see.
You played this with the kids?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they picked it one time. What was it? Were you not here or something, or you were about to be here, and they were playing video games, and they picked Street Fighter, and I was just like, okay, as long as your mom's okay with that.
Oh yeah, she has a Monster Hunter costume.
Oh, that's cool.
Let me see. She's
Why
got
are
the
you
Q-ring
awake?
armor.
Why are you so awake?
He's yelling down there too. He's like, "Hey, pay attention to me."
I know. You know why he's awake? Because I'm awake. He's like, it must not be bedtime.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
He's like, it's not bedtime yet. Mom is still in the living room. Baby. Hey. Hey. Okay. Hold on. Can you hold him and play?
Yeah, yeah. Come here, bud.
I need
I've
some
now-
advantages.
I have, well, again, I guess technically I have played story mode with Ibuki, but like that's it. And that was.
Alright, do you see my ridiculous costume though?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. She's a Japanese professional wrestler.
Oh. makes more sense.
That's why she dresses like that.
That makes more sense. So I actually really like the outfit that you picked out for your character. I
Yeah,
like that
Kieran
a lot. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I picked
Kieran-
mine on purpose for it to be crazy looking.
The Kieran armor looks really good on like females in Monster Hunter. It looks really terrible on the guys. It doesn't look like that, but like it just looks very like. Describe it.
I had someone like kick me into the round.
Round 1.
Look at this guy. Like, just real quick, look at this.
It's kind of nuts. Okay, so okay, that's.
Hey!
Just throw it in the air. Yo, she can. Yeah.
I feel like I need to be flying with these wings on top of my head. Feathers.
She got targeted.
I gotta figure out my stuff too.
Oh, you did a command grab.
Thank you. I think I know.
Let's see.
Ooh, I feel like I really could have finished that off better if I would have
Yeah,
known.
yeah, that's.
Well, but
that's
I
one of her
did.
combo
But I
setups is to
didn't
do
know,
that. You didn't
like
know.
where it was even taking you.
It's fine. You didn't know. It's okay. No one expects you to know.
I mean, yeah, no one should expect me to know. But how many times have I played Street Fighter? Oh, whoa! Aw. My left thumb is kind of hurting a little bit.
Slightest
Is
hesitation could be
Yes,
fatal.
Round 2.
from the video. Look at this wild kick.
That's actually a good move for pressure.
What?
A lot of
this
times
one?
you can follow that up with like a command
This?
grab if you can do the command grab.
I can remember how I did it.
That
This is
move-
when it would have been super helpful to see like what buttons I was clicking.
Alright, so her V skill, Miko's, is she pulls out a microphone and she cuts a promo. And the longer you do it for, the more damage her next throw does. But people don't usually use it like. They don't usually let it like play out. They usually just do it for like a second and then it'll buff the throw a little bit.
Was her butt sticking out too in this costume?
Probably.
Yep.
Her butt sticks out in her other one too.
Oh wow. Like all of it.
Gotta stop mashing.
Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. No!
So that's a nice little lesson to learn, which is
Hey, I was doing better earlier.
don't mash buttons when you get hit.
Round 3.
Because
Just crouching.
because
block, just
otherwise
block.
you get counter hit over and over, and then I just get in and I'm just like we got to block.
I thought it was blocking.
No, you weren't. You're just down.
What? I thought that was blocking. I was back. Was I not
You were
back?
down, but you weren't back.
Was that? Am I blocking now? How did?
Yeah, there you go. Well, you were. Let's see. Oh, and okay, so that's how you do that.
I don't even know what I just did.
What?
Okay.
Pull that microphone?
Is that what I did? Was that a microphone?
Yes. Pull up. Hit. Do your V skill.
I don't know how I did it.
That's your. It's the same for everybody. It's the light punch. I'm sorry, medium punch and medium kick together.
Oh.
So like, if you just press it and let it go, she'll cut a promo. And like it does end. I did this in training mode. If you let it go all the way and it finishes up, and then you do a throw, you win. Like it just kills you. It kills your opponent's entire bar.
But they wouldn't let you get that far.
No way. No, nobody in a real match ever gets to do that.
Wait, let me do it.
Well, throw me. You got.
Oh, I gotta throw you. How do I throw you?
It's not that. It has to be like. It has to be her command grab.
How do you do that one?
I don't know.
Let me, hold on, come here. Come here. Stop running away from me. Babe, you just let me try to do it.
Well, I had to make sure. Oh no, you might. No,
No.
I got it. That tiny little bit of health I did was enough.
You're supposed to let me try it. I want to see it.
I mean, she would have just done a command grab and it would have done all, like, completely killed me. want to do that matchup again, or do you want to change?
No, we can change it up.
Yeah, because she's a wrestler. A lot of her specials are grabs.
Okay, that makes sense.
She's the protege of one Master Zangief, which is like the big muscular Russian guy. This guy.
She's the what of him?
She's his protege. She's like his student, basically.
Who do you want me to be?
Oh, okay. I want you to be. I want you to be.
This is who I want you to be.
You mean Vega? Okay. Be Birdie. Go over one to the left.
That one?
Yeah, be that guy.
Oh.
Yep. Do it. You gotta. Let's see.
It's the Halloween one. Why is it not open? Oh. Okay. Do that one.
Man, you know the disappointing thing about colors in this game is like in a lot of cases, like the first one is usually like in my opinion. This is just my opinion, obviously, but I feel like number one is usually the best, and it's probably intended to be that way. But like usually number one is always the one that's like, yeah, the other ones like they're different colors, but a lot of them just don't feel like they fit that costume. So.
He's trolling.
Yeah. So Vega's a very
Let my
crazy
beauty
character.
intoxicate
He flies around he flies around the
you.
Oh, you picked
like this guy
you picked the in-shape version. Like his main costume, he's like a big fat dude. Like he doesn't
Oh
have
god,
abs.
look at this stance. Look at this.
He's usually got a big old fat belly. That's why it looks weird. Oh yeah, his taunt does damage. Or his like when he's just standing there, he like flicks something away and it'll hit you and do damage.
Yeah!
Look at these boots that he's wearing. Look at his walk. He's so big.
He's a big hefty guy.
So slow.
Oh, what's up, May? What's going on? How are you? How was your stream? I saw your streaming earlier, so we started a little bit later than I wanted to. That's all right.
Things happen.
Yeah, they do indeed happen. Nothing much. I heard one lady Underdog playing. She is playing. I was gonna play some like online matches tonight, but I decided to teach Mrs. Underdog how to play the Street Fighter. We were doing some stuff earlier. We were doing some trials earlier. Now we're just playing randoms. We're just doing like random versus random. Just trying to get a feel for how to play the game. It was good. PC potatoed a bit because I tried to make it faster. Oh well, that's all.
What was that? Was he eating something?
Yeah.
Look. Oh!
He didn't eat headbutt.
Why do we keep time over?
Well, because we're full.
Yeah, that's true.
I wish I could set the time to infinite for these like versus matches, because
Look at his walks. They just.
Alright, so I think that's. Dang, the timing on the timing on the
Jack is also.
There we go.
Oh wait, I did something.
He looks like a rooster. Yeah, Birdie. Yeah, he does kind of look like a rooster a little bit.
Ted picked him for me, and I picked out this
Yeah,
outfit.
rather than doing random, we're just picking each
were.
other's characters.
Doing complete random. Oh, I'll give you.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. Come on. Come at me.
How did I do the? Oh, I did the chain a second ago. I think it also doesn't help with which one I picked, like his like mohawk hair. Wait, do I do? Wait. That's how.
Round 3. Fight.
Let this is done. Have a chance to hit. Yeah, you're right. Take it easy. Now I should say, like, I've only played like maybe 3. I'm only familiar with like 3 characters in this game. So Vega is not one of those. So it's not totally unfair. Let me see. Oh, okay. No. The timing for the throw is more difficult than I thought.
I was trying to do the. How did I do the chain? Which one was that?
I don't know. Try the. It's probably quarter circle.
Yeah, I'm doing quarter circles.
Quarter circle forward, maybe. Quarter circle back. Try punch. Try kick.
I'm trying. Hold on.
I mean, we could just look at the special moves.
Nope. Exactly. I'll do it again in just a
Man,
minute.
why is that more difficult than I expected? There we go.
I got some wins in earlier, kind of. I don't like this character, I will say that.
He's a big.
I do not like him.
He's a
He's
big
too
boy.
slow.
He's
Too slow.
Well, his special moves are really good.
I just couldn't
people
get
actually
them.
think he's
Round
round
pretty high
4.
on the
Fight.
list.
I don't like him though.
Well, I mean, I understand.
I think I do better with faster characters, kind of like yours that you're playing now. Because I bet this guy is good if you know his special moves, and then that's when you like come out to do a throw.
We did it.
Yeah.
But I interrupted it.
Yes, you did. So I couldn't. I thought it was this button. Maybe it was this one. Oh, how did I just do it? But I feel like this guy would be good if I knew
Seems
his
like Vega has
moves.
higher hit damage than Birdie. Well, Birdie's got command grabs. Like, a lot of his big damage comes from that. He doesn't really have combos, like big combo damage. Oh, nice throw. I did not expect a throw.
Well, thank you. Oh, why did I fall down to the ground? I hate his stance.
Wow, nice interruption.
I feel like I can't move around with this character
You know,
as much as I did.
I think you'd be better at fighting games than you think you would be.
I don't know. I got really frustrated earlier when I was trying to get my combos down.
Like, in all seriousness, like, you're doing things that, like, players who have been playing the game don't even...
Because I'm not thinking about it, but as soon as I think about, like, the combos and stuff, then you saw how that happened.
You know what?
I get super stressed out.
One of the things that you do run into...
It's like almost the more you know sometimes, the worse you do because you're overthinking it. Because you're trying to do it. Or, like, yes, exactly. Because earlier when I was like trying to do the certain combo, like I messed it up because of the timing. I was so worried about it. See, I don't even... This is when I do wish I could see the commands I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I know exactly how I did it. Because I know kind of what I did, but you know, sometimes you don't realize you press a button down that you...
Oh!
What?
Oh, May with the 300 bits. Thank you. That's so nice. That's so nice. She's giving it up for you, babe.
Ah!
I
can't see the screen. I can't see the screen from where I'm at. Thank y'all.
That's really sweet of you. Thank you. Appreciate it big times. Alright.
I can't see the screen where I'm at. I can like see that people are commenting, but I can't see what it says from here.
What did you play? I didn't even see what you were playing. I just saw that you were streaming. I got a notification, but I didn't look. I didn't look at the streaming list or Overwatch.
Let's play. Wait.
Overwatch?
Do that one with the sheep.
Oh, forgotten. Okay.
The forgotten water ball.
Do
Waterfall.
you want this one or do you want this one?
Oh. Ooh, that one.
Like that one?
Yeah.
The serious code.
Who do you play, May? Who's your main in Overwatch?
Ooh, I know who I want you to be. I want you to play.
Oh my God, the president.
Wait. Yes, this guy.
The president. The world's president. Okay.
All right, who do you want me to be?
Play
me where to
Sakura.
go. Where? Oh, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see what default story. What?
I normally heal. Recently, Mara is my heal. Mercy's my fallback.
I
You
think
know what?
she has
I'm
the
with
most
you. I like to
modest
play.
characters.
I like to play healer.
Costumes.
When I did play Overwatch, I played
Look,
heal a lot.
look at her swimsuit.
I played. Oh, she's not wearing like she's not wearing.
She's
pants.
oh, okay, but still, she has like the most modest
Well,
costumes.
yeah, she's not. I mean, like she. Well, she's also like. I'm pretty sure Sakura is a teenager.
Oh well,
So
yeah, I would hope
they
they
kind
make
of
it
have
modest.
to. Yeah, they kind of have to be a little bit more modest with her because she's like a kid, not an adult. I don't know though. I actually don't know. How about Santa?
Oh.
We'll go with
Yes.
Why, thank
Party dress.
Normally
Oh,
okay.
let's do party dress.
That's right.
Let's go.
Maximum president or dangerous president.
And
Oh,
I just
you like
left
that? You like that
prom.
costume?
I meant to look at the colors.
I like Sakura. Her moveset's like pretty interesting.
We will see. She's 5'1".
She
and
has.
finish reading the rest
She's
of
got
it.
a lot of this. Like her moveset's similar to like most of the shadows. She's got a Hadouken. She has a Tatsu, although I think she calls it something else.
A what?
Where the spinning kick.
Oh. We will see.
She has,
And you're
she has
President
of the
Santa
earth.
Claus.
and of the entire universe.
She has a
Oh, okay. That party dress.
She's got a short Yukin,
Nice to meet you.
and hers stretches forward somewhat. So like, it's a little different. It doesn't just go straight
Your
up.
guy's so tall compared to mine.
So like the moves you did with Ryu.
Oh
you
wow, she jumped so much higher than my last character.
Yeah,
this
characters.
This is gonna take a second to get used to it because the other character was so slow. Like he was just so slow. Right. No.
Lead now.
So that's the air Hadouken. It's a good move if you think I'm gonna jump.
Like this. Wait, hold on. I just did it. I just did it. How did I do it?
I believe it's is the Hadouken motion, but kick is the
That?
punch. Yeah. So like if you think I'm gonna jump, you can use that.
Oh, I did it again. Okay, I just want to see if I can get it down. Ooh. You saw that, right?
Whoa, hold up. Let me change.
What?
I can hear it. I don't know what's playing. I got pretzel rocks on right now. Yeah, I'm gonna change this.
You want to jam out? We can't
No.
hear the music though.
Whatever it was some heavy nonsense. And hold on, let me stop, buddy. Stop.
Oh.
Hold on.
Here, you can just hand it to me.
Okay. Well, he's getting a little restless.
Where's his cloth?
It is right here. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm playing my leg.
You didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I feel
No,
like
I
I'm doing
did.
better than I did the first time.
What's
I ever
that?
played this game like over 6 months ago.
Let me put something else on here. Okay, we in. Okay, yeah.
What you want, baby boo? You want to watch?
Turn it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what was playing earlier, but I got pretzel rocks on here, and I have not made a playlist. I did not think it was gonna be like I was gonna be hearing like some death metal coming out from that. All right,
Hold on. Let me give him too.
I'll have to deal with
I
that.
swear he's just wanting to eat more because I'm still awake.
It's probably true.
That's exactly it. That's why I hand him off to you at
Yeah.
nighttime. Whether or not he would do this. Or not nighttime, but like bedtime.
Yeah.
This is when I go to bed first.
All right, you ready?
Yes. Oh, what?
Move was a little faster.
Yes, we are one.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Round
Wait
2.
a second. Let me get
Fight.
him on. Okay, I think I'm good. Yep.
Okay.
Just for the moment until he decides.
I missed it.
Wait. You do this yourself. You're the one that stops eating. I don't take it from you.
I wonder if that was a counter.
How did I do that? Was it a kick that thing?
Yeah, the kick does the air one.
And then there's the just regular.
You can charge hers up too. So like if you do it and you hold the button, if you do the Hadoken and then hold the button.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it. How do, wait, I just
Forward,
did
it's
it.
quarter circle forward.
Oh, forward. No?
Yeah.
It's back.
No, it's forward. It's towards the opponent. You charge. It does more damage.
No, I was so close. I felt like I was hitting you more.
Counter hit.
Oh,
Well, you got hit early.
oh, that's what it was. I was like, I was doing pretty decent there at the end.
Fight.
Trying to figure out what hit you do after that because I don't know her combos or anything.
Well, when you do the V skill, which is like what you just did, where she flies
Hold on,
up and
hold on.
smacks you out of the air. You
Yeah.
can do that 3 times, and then
What?
yeah, you can just hit 3
I am-
times, and then I just fall.
I feel like I can get a few good hits in, and then it's like you're tall enough for that. That's what that was. Hey, wait.
Okay, sorry.
Hold on. I'm gonna send you to Daddy. Or give you the passy. You just want to eat because I'm here. Hey.
I know. Yeah, well, we're probably gonna shut it down here soon anyway.
Okay.
Like I said I was gonna play online, but we've been having a good time.
Yes.
So
Alright, go.
didn't want to cut it short. Just to play.
I like how they make sure to like be like, yep, the wind's blowing. Show her.
Well, I
underwear.
mean, realistically, if we're dressing,
That's true.
probably. I kept trying to get in and like hit you with like a.
Give me a second. Let me get this pass.
Round 4.
Get the passy.
Fight.
He wants to say hello.
He is trying to say hello. Ah. What's she doing down there, baby? Boy, you are. This is the latest stuff you've ever been awake.
No, it's not.
Well,
Really?
well,
Well,
without
recently.
wanting to sleep first. Is what I
Oh.
mean.
He smiled about that. He's like, yeah.
Daddy, you think I'm going to
Look
sleep
how
right
happy.
now?
Maybe he'll sleep most of the night.
It's like he knows his sister's not here. He's like, I can't waste this evening. I can't waste this evening. Not even a little bit.
And that I'm awake.
That is not combo.
I knew you knew I was gonna jump, but I had to get out of the corner.
Being in the corner is not fun.
It's not. And then you know I'm gonna like a jump eventually, so. Oh, that's scary.
There's a lot of pressure.
He's so smiley, like he's
a happy boy.
Alright.
You wanna do one more?
I want to try that character that you were earlier.
Okay.
That girl, what was her name?
What, which one? The one I used that...
At the beach.
Oh, Colleen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. You can use her.
I can use her. You
Yep.
give me.
Giving you permission.
Give me permission to use.
For a character I don't use. That'll never. One Cypress earlier was saying that she apparently is a very good punish character. For the good damage. If you make a mistake. I really want these stages, but they're like $10 a piece.
What?
Like, that's kind of a lot for us.
That's ridiculous.
Like $3 or $4 maybe, but like that's kind of
Or
5
just
max.
10 for all of them.
Or, well, at this point, yeah, 10 for all kind of makes more sense. That's crazy for just one. Yeah, agreed. That's kind of nuts. Now they use these. They use these stages for like tournaments a lot of the time, like pro tournaments. But even so, like that's still a lot. That's kind of
Here.
let's go.
Dojo.
All right, you wanted to be Colleen. She's on the right.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay, fine. I guess you get pick. But you still
Oh
have
no,
to pick
you
a
can pick my
character.
character if you want.
No, you still have to pick a character that. Maybe I want you to be.
You don't need to. Poison.
Why is it not popping up?
Cody? Okay. His weirdest battle outfit is a tuxedo. Nostalgia, I think that's his prison costume. Final fight.
She has some pretty interesting ones. What's with the Santa style?
Holiday themed costume.
Still.
Not everybody has that, but there are a lot of characters that do that one. I'm gonna fight you in tux. How about that?
Okay.
Halloween's got a lot of costumes. Oh my
Gosh,
god.
yes.
The Lloyd Christmas tux? Yeah.
Okay. Come on.
I do wish he had like an orange top hat to
She
go.
looks like she's supposed. Like half of her stuff looks like she's supposed to be like in the really cold place.
Yeah, she's Russian.
Okay, that makes more sense. I think I like the bottom ones. See, there's some crazy colors.
So like she lives in the snow. That was a horrible attempt at a Russian accent.
Yeah, that was really bad. Look at his.
I will go to the beach.
Colleen.
It seems to be getting chilly.
Here, will you
Alright.
grab him?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I kind of liked her with her black hair better.
Well, I mean, you know,
Oh well.
I'm surprised you picked that color. I mean, that's not something that would take you to choose.
Green.
Yeah. At least not for that costume.
I wanted to try it out.
That's fine.
See what it looks like.
That's
Something
fine.
different.
I hope the music is not too loud.
I can hear
Desk
the music.
work just isn't my thing, you know?
It's just like whatever.
Looks like I can have a little fun now.
It's so nice to meet.
Round one. Fight.
Tornado!
actually played her earlier.
Yeah.
Tell me. Tell me something at least.
That's a good thing. You can combo off of that if it lands.
Here, do you need to move down? When he falls for a second?
Yeah, pause.
Sorry.
And in fact, let me use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
1 sec. Keep the chat busy.
Me? Me? Jack's gonna keep the chat busy. He said that he wants to talk. Like, I don't want to be set to the side. I want to be playing. I want to be playing. Yeah. I watch what you do. What are you gonna say? Huh? What are you gonna say? Right now, you have to be tired. Nope. He probably is going to be playing these games pretty early. Yeah. So I watch enough of it. I'm going to press the buttons on those controllers. You want to say something? Oh, he's gonna do his radio talk.
Are you gonna? Is this now officially the baby podcast
Yes.
for babies?
You see the way he's looking at the microphone?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna eat that.
It was natural.
Baby podcast. He took out his passy and was staring at it. So I was like, well, here, what do you want to say? But he hasn't said anything yet.
It's the Dawghouse Baby Cast featuring the baby.
The baby.
Future streamer in tow. That's right.
Yes.
He's already figuring it out. He can't speak yet, but
What do you mean you can't speak yet?
well, he can. Just not.
He's like, that was very offensive.
Maybe he can be a baby podcaster for babies. Like babies will listen to him on the way to work.
Oh, the baby is going to work?
Yeah, baby's going to work.
Are you in Boss Baby now?
Yeah.
Oh. What you gotta say?
What? What could it possibly be, baby? What you got, my man? Alright, he's getting shy now.
It's all on you. That sounds like sissy. Like, oh, I want to say this and that. Da, 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 da,
Yeah.
da, 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 da. And then it comes up to it. He's super shy.
Put him back in the.
That didn't work.
He didn't like it. I feel like with this, like if I hold him, he's gonna get fussy. Well, I say that I feel like it probably doesn't matter either way. He's eventually want to come back to you because you provide him with the thing that he likes
The most.
that I can't provide him
Oh, her butt's all the way out of this costume.
with. Is it?
Yes. that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Do what?
I don't know, I did something. Now you want to talk? You want to talk now? Aw, that was... Oh, no, I did get it. I was about to say, that was really close.
Yeah, you got it.
Hold on, let me see if I can...
Round 2. Fight.
Hold on. You have to be tired. It is past your bedtime.
Yeah, I think after this one we'll have to cut it off
Yeah,
for the night because we actually have to get him to sleep. It's been a blast though.
I've had a lot of fun. Also, we got to play against someone.
This isn't the most competent Street Fighter that's ever been played, but who cares?
Who cares? I mean, I've been doing okay. Kind of.
Yeah, you got a couple rounds.
The 2 times that I've ever played this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Wait, no, hold on.
Alright. We satisfied?
I don't know. Ask him.
I guess I should have expected it to be over, but...
Do what?
Believe it or not, I'm pretty busy.
Oh, shit. Yeah, so that wasn't fair, Daddy. That was not fair. You don't want me to try out this character. You don't want me to. Why not?
It's like, this is not the one for you.
Ooh, I kind of like it so far. And continue. Wait, no. Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Wasn't paying attention that last few seconds.
And that's how I handle things.
Well, that invalidates me.
Round 3. Fight.
Well, it was pretty close. Oh, you know he needs his gastron.
Okay.
I bet that will help. Because he thinks he's hungry, but he's not. It's over there in his bag. That's how tired he is. Yeah. Nope. Why would you do that? There's too much going on. So there's too much going on. I can't miss a single thing. See, I may miss something. I may miss something. Let us play this game.
He's like, nah, dude. No way. Not even a little bit. Probably a little too much. There we go. Is it playing itself? That's what's annoying about it.
Here.
Spotify playlist is it'll just play the same song like 3 times in a row if you're not paying attention.
On Spotify?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but it'll repeat. It only does it on PC. If like I'm listening to Spotify on my phone, it's not really a problem.
But does it on the PC?
That's weird. Yeah, it'll play the same song 2, sometimes 3 times straight.
Alright. I think he may be set for us to finish this round.
Well, we will see.
But we will see. Only time will tell. Only will tell. He's looking right, like he is staring me down. He's like, how dare you set me down? Like I haven't held you half the day today.
Let's finish this up.
Oh. Let's make sure this is one. And
Alright.
just go for it. Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
I should have known you were gonna jump.
Tornado. Go. I got it. Tornado sweep.
I don't know. How do you think I'm done with her?
It's less about like how you're doing with the characters and more about like how you're doing in general. We're doing randoms.
Yeah. And
You're pretty good.
he's like kicking his
Yeah,
feet
we
like
got
he's
it.
all like happy and stuff. He just wants attention.
Yeah, this might be the last one for sure.
Sorry.
Because he just refusing.
You're not hungry. You're just tired.
Alright, here. Let me see him. Bring him to me. Alright. Come on, buddy. Alright, help me out. I need you to help me. Alright, let's go.
Ooh, press the buttons.
Press the
he's
button
looking
for
at them.
Daddy. Look, we did it.
I want to try my grab.
It's time for pain.
Is it these two buttons?
No fool!
These two buttons.
The future!
And that's how I handle things.
Alright, now 4.
Want another go at it?
Round 4. Fight!
Sweet.
Shady's magic.
Got it. Tornado.
Come on.
Sweet.
Shady's magic.
Yeah.
No fool!
That was very close.
That was so close.
I thought you were gonna get me for a second.
I thought I wasn't even paying attention to the
Cody
bar.
wins.
It was down to one little tap.
I just had to do it.
So I had to do it. I was actually trying to get the special out, the super, but
I didn't let you do it?
no, I just messed it up.
Oh. You couldn't just let me have that?
I could have I could have confirmed it on like the one of the.
I think I like playing her. But I also still like the other character. I don't know. I'd have to mess around with it more.
Yeah. It takes some feeling around. Oh, sorry.
That was my face.
Alright, well, that was fun. We had a good time.
Yes.
Appreciate everybody that dropped by the stream. Appreciate May for the bits. I'm glad you decided to stop by. It's been a little while. I know it's have interacted with you guys. But I'm trying to stream at least once a week now, if I can. It'll still be a while before I can get back to 3 days a week. I think that won't be a thing until this little guy is going to sleep at a specific time every evening. But in the meantime, I'll try to get on at least once in a while. So, anyway, appreciate everybody.
Thanks for watching me try to learn how to play Street Fighter.
Yeah, it was fun. I'll see you guys next time.